day number 6. I'm Qadir Mohammed alongside Gordon Pears. We'll be covering this game for you this afternoon. It's North Coast United versus Invincible Cricket Club. Invincible back for their second game of the tournament. Gordon Pears, what can we expect this afternoon?
Well, it's a very exciting game here. The North Coast team, they're just getting into the competition. They'll want to get off with a good start. Their captain at the toss signaling that he wanted to get a between 160 to 170, and that would be a pass score. As we see the umpires for today's match, we have Sean Wilson, he's on the left, and Ryan John on the right of your screen. In between them, we have the legend, Miss Stephanie Power. Yeah, she's a former international cricketer. She's the match referee for today's game. Yes. As we see some shots of the North Coast team. This one promises to be a cracker here. Remember, it's Friday in Trinidad and Tobago, and we all know what that means. It's time for celebration, excitement as we welcome in the weekend. So we have the national anthem.
Please remain standing as the captain of North Coast render a prayer.
Close eye, bow all heads, please. Dear Lord Father, as we come before you this afternoon, thanking you for bringing us here safe. As we are about to play this cricket match here, Lord God, let cricket be the winner in the end. Let us go out on a clean, decent match, full of joy between the two teams. And most importantly, let us come out here to enjoy ourselves. God and protect us, keep us injury-free on the field. This is our prayer to Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you very much. The teams will meet each other, and the game begins at 6:30 p.m. Enjoy the evening.
5 days of exciting cricket here at the Diego Martins Sporting Complex. Of course, we expect this one to be nothing less. Last night we had a cracker between Combine and the Shannon team. Shannon team just able to hold on for a thrilling victory. We also had the first 100 to be scored in this tournament, and we have some of those highlights.
Yeah, Ernest Ryan really played a good hand, a lone hand really in the context of the game. He pummeled the ball into all parts of the ground. He had 15 fours and 2 sixes in that 100, even 100. He remained not out at the end. Here's some shots of that, yeah, up and over from Ernest Ryan. And what a spectacular innings. That was the first one of the North Zone T20, and it was a really wonderful occasion to really view that knock. It was unfortunate though that his team came out on the losing side. It's not often you score 100 and a team come out on the losing end, but again we tip our hats to Ernest Ryan for a fantastic century.
A very exciting game. It was what you call value for your money for the fans.
Yeah.
For any supporter of the combined team, though, it would be heartbreaking, really. Of course, when they were just cruising, it seemed in the 13th over, 120-something plus for just 3 wickets and more balls and runs to get to the finish line, and then they just imploded. But it's a different day. The Invincible team, they'll be looking to bounce back as well, as they lost their first game to Santa Cruz, a game where we saw Darren Bravo. He scored a half century. Again, the captain of this Invincible team, Mr. Mahabir, Miguel Mahabir, calling right. And again, doing the same thing, he inserted the opposition at the toss. He said this time he's going to keep them down to under 140 because he kept the Santa Cruz Sporting Association team down to 160. He's saying that this time he's going to keep them down to 140. The track, though, it looks a beauty. It has been freshened up. It was rolled. Some dry grass has been rolled into it. So you can expect because yesterday we had a bit of an even bounce and pace stepping in. We saw one almost shoot across the ground. Yeah, from Filton Williams, that beautiful pace bowler. So this evening, though, the wicket has been rolled. They've rolled some dry grass into it. So you could expect a little bit more bounce. Of course, later on, the North Coast team, they have tall bowlers in Guerra and Claude Devines. So they'll want to just extract some bounce. But first up, they'll have to set a decent total. The skipper is saying that about 170 would be a decent total. So Kadir, your thoughts?
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a good batting effort, certainly a good power play for the North Coast team to get up to that 170 that the captain Guerra alluded to at the toss. But on the other hand, looking at the Invincibles bowling lineup, they were good in the last game against Santa Cruz, against a relatively strong batting lineup. Darren Bravo and Tion Webster amongst the batters in the Santa Cruz team. And it was really down to a real captain's innings from Bravo, who had 66 not out. But apart from him, it was some good opening bowling from Shamir Ali. Miguel Mahabir, the captain, he had a good spell as well. And seeing that they made a change in the lineup for the Invincible team, they got that one, the guest player. Yeah, that is Nathaniel McDavid. He too can bowl, and he will see him a bit later on with the bat.
He replaces Suraj Dhanraj in the starting lineup. He goes out as the 12th man. We'll see how that affects the Invincible team, whether positively or negatively.
Yeah.
But a nice starting lineup, and you could probably go through it. There's Ralph Ali. Yeah, he's in. Shamir Ali is also there. Ramesh Dhanraj, Brent Granado, Ryan Joseph, Miguel Mahabir, the captain, Stefan Mokano, Nathaniel McDavid, the guest player in, Franklin Rouse, also a guest player, Jerome Simpson, and Kevin Singer for the Invincible team.
Yeah, the North Coast lineup, Sachin Baliram, of course, he's the guest player. Claude Devines, Daryl Dennison, Ramon Diaz, Akil Guerra, the captain, Kendall Guerra, Junior James, Terrence James, Andre Medina, another guest player, Darius Padilla, and Peter Thompson for the North Coast. Of course, this is going to be the first time that we're getting to see the North Coast team in this competition. It's their opening game, and I'm sure they would want to get off to a good start. They have to bat first. They have to post some runs on the board.
Yeah, I think the approach of the openers will definitely signal how they're going to go. They have two aggressive openers, Guerra, as we see a bird there. Even the birds have come out here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. If you're anywhere around in the region, you could definitely come down to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex this evening. Expect a cracker, interesting contest up on the pitch. And of course, there's no better place than Diego Martin. I said it here on live television.
Yeah, Nathaniel McDavid, yeah, one of the guest players in the Invincible team. Of course, he is a representative of the Carl Cricket Club. Young player, exciting player. Bowls a bit of spin and hits the ball many a miles. We'll see him a bit later on. Yeah, just a bit of last minute instructions on how they want to go about this bowling effort. Of course, led there by skipper Miguel Mahabia, Jerome Simpson.
He's very active there. I spoke to him after the last game with him coming at number 10, and he explained that he said that he had to leave the facility for a bit of a family emergency. And when he came back, he had a bit of problem getting a colored pad because he can't use white pads to bat in this format. So he had a bit of problem getting a left-handed pad, and so he came in at 7. And also, he said that the captain is a guest player. He's not too familiar, with the team because, as it goes here, when a guest captain comes in and he plays at a higher level, he will not be so familiar with the players of his team as a captain. So we're getting ready for the action. A bit of a delay as the North Coast team, and I think that the problem they will be having as well will be pads. Yeah, because some of the players will come here expecting to be able to use their white pads, and that's the rule for this tournament. You've got to be using your colored pads. As we see one of the openers looking to come out there, and it's Terrence James, number 56, one of the James brothers. A very aggressive batter. He's not going to be sticking around as when he comes out there. You can expect that. Yeah. He's going to go from ball 1. And yet to see his opening partner, but he seems quite relaxed. Our scorer, she's very interested in the home team, in the North Coast team, their home jerseys. Yeah, she's interesting, and she found the design very beautiful, and I think we should get one of those jerseys on camera just to show you how it's really a great jersey. But from all the cosmetics, we get ready for the action as the two batters go out. Joining James is Akil Guerra, and another aggressive batter. So it's going to be some fireworks here. It's going to be either they're going to get off to a flyer or they're going to lose an early wicket. And it seems to be looking, they're going to start from the northern end. You christened it the
Mario Belconnen.
Mario Belconnen. And it's going to be Ali, Shamir Ali, who's going to open the bowling as he did the last time around. At that end, we have the man, the myth, the legend, as they call him, Sean Wilson. Yeah, Sean Wilson at the northern end.
Yeah, so North Coast really signaling their intentions early on here with a couple of explosive batters right at the top. Something though, apart from that first game, Gordon, that we've seen in this particular tournament, the openers a bit sedate, not really looking to go too expansive in the first 6, but certainly here with this North Coast lineup, with Terrence James and of course Akil Guerra, two aggressive batters by nature, so we can't expect them to really look to get going from ball 1. Shamir Ali though, he is a bit of a difficult preposition. He is going to get a bit of movement with that brand new ball, and we see a slip in play as well. And 2 deep fielders, a man out at long off and the other at sweeper position. Miguel Mahabia is going back there now. Apart from them, there's the one slip backward point, extra cover, long off, mid on, mid wicket, square leg, and a short fine leg as we get ready for action.
Well, judging from the fields placing, it seems like outside off stump is going to be the line.
Excellent start there from Ali, a full delivery that was starting to tail back at Guerra. Good start there from Ali and the Invincibles. Yeah, definitely with that field place, they're asking him to be outside off stump. The protection is there.
And he answered the call for his captain. It was aiming like it was going to wait to slip, but then it touched down and came back a long way.
And again, another good delivery outside the off stump. Goes past the edge. Again, of course, it's a change in keepers. Brandon Mirage was the keeper in their first game, but he is out for today's game. Of course, he's had another fixture with the Queen's Park team. And the keeping wickets there, Stefan Macano is deputizing.
So Shamir Ali, he's bang on target these first 3 deliveries. Just looking to pitch outside the off stump, looking to shape back there, shaping into the left-handed batter as he comes right arm over the wicket.
This time a bit straighter. And again, he's getting that movement back in. So 4 dot deliveries to start with. Excellent start from the Invincibles. I'm sure Captain Mahabir and company, they would definitely be looking to get that good start in order to limit the opposition to that 140 that he was speaking about. No single on offer. So still no runs yet for the North Coast.
Yeah, so an excellent start here for the Invincible team, looking to bounce back from their first day opening defeat.
So made over to start with here from Shamirali. Excellent start. It's no runs on the board yet for North Coast at the end of the first over. It's no runs, no wickets.
Beautiful bowling there by Ali, just what the doctor ordered for his team. Just looking to bowl just on about off stump, and there you see Guerra saying that it's coming into me off the pitch. This pitch, a pitch that is a bit too pace. You got to get accustomed to the pitch here as we see shots of the North Coast team. They seem a bit relaxed, just getting ready. The man with the band across the bag across his chest, Mr. Devines, Claude Devines. He'll be opening the bowling attack for the North Coast team when it comes to bowling. But now it's going to be Ralph Ali here. He's going to bowl left arm over, and he's bowling to the
left-handed.
Yeah, to the left-handed James. You can expect him to look to shake free the shackles that has been placed by the other Ali.
Yeah, well, Rafael Ali, another seam-up option, so it's seam for the Invincibles so far. Ali is going to get a bit of shape as well with the new ball. Let me see how he goes here. Oh, this one is getting another good delivery.
Get still.
Looking for the run there, no run on offer.
So bang on target there, Ali. Look at it. Good movement inwards of the wicket.
Another good start. Backing up that good over from Shamir Ali is another Ali, Rafael Ali. Yeah, nothing much batters could do about that so far.
It's going to be the first run for the team, and it's going to be a bye. You really, you know, that's releasing the pressure there, really, because the pressure was building on this batter. He's a very aggressive batter by nature, Terrence James. You could have sensed something was going to happen. And I think you'd be relieved to get down Adi non-strikers. And although he didn't get a run to his name, he definitely would be happy that his team has started their journey. So they're off the mark. 1 run into the second over. Ralph Ali, you're working up a good head of steam here. Just more than his line has been his length for me here. He's been able to pitch the ball just about off stump and get good movement of the track into the left-handed batters. And there's up in the air. It's going to drop safely. And be able to get 2 runs there.
Yeah, a bit of misjudgment there by Joseph. Yeah, went up in the air and he just seemed to have lost it in the light. But nonetheless, Guerra is off the mark. First round's off the bat to Guerra. Ryan Joseph, culprit there at square leg. This one is a fuller delivery, Yorker leg delivery, squirted out into the offside. A direct hit.
Good work there by Rouse, but good running, good all-round fielding. It was good bowling, good defensive shot, and also good fielding. So good all-round cricket there, as the standard has been very high here in the North Zone T20 Festival, put on by the North Zone Cricket Council.
Of course, we can't forget our good sponsors, Presto Market, Subway, KFC, Stamina Energy. This one is up and over. There is protection back there. It's just going to be one. James wanted two though, but it was a rifle throw back into Makano.
Good throw there. So the end of another good over. Just 4 coming from it. North Coast 4 without loss after 2. As we talk about the sponsors, you know, it's so important to have sponsors. Subway. This evening when I was coming to the game, I saw my former captain, Jonathan and Jerome Daniel, the 2 brothers. They played for Paragon in long time ago, 2005 in the North Zone. But it was one of the reasons we didn't take up promotion. As we see the fans there, North Coast United, they've walked with their fans, they've walked with their signs. Let's go North Coast 64. Let's see who's sporting that number. Or 604. I've definitely taken up there as they've walked with the whole package.
They got on you there, Gordon. There's Ali, and he is striking a full delivery. And James goes bold. Shemi Riley ripping the wards from a very good first over. Picks up a wicket in his first ball of the second over.
Yeah, he was like a caged lion, really, Terrence James. He was not getting off here, and pressure building as the old thing goes, pressure bursting the pipe. And he's bold.
So the new batter, Andrew Medina, guest player. Andrew Medina, of course, represents the defense force. Premier 2 division. So Shemi Riley, some good bowling. A disappointed Terrence James. He goes back for just a 1 to his name. Terrence James. No man is the right-handed Medina.
Andrew Medina, he also does some coaching with the QRC team, and he would have come out from doing some coaching with the youngsters, brought some of his, those under his charges, those under him. He brought them out here, and they'll be looking at the coach to see how it goes. North Coast in a sputter butter in the third over, 5 for 1.
Yeah. Excellent stuff so far from Shami Ali. This time he has the right-handed Medina. And he's getting some bit of shape again, this time away from the right-hander. Pitching on a good line, good length.
Yeah, he was finding a good length and line to the left-handers. Just pitching about off stump and shaping in. So he's going to be shaping away there. Good movement off the pitch. Medina playing and missing there. So pressure building. We know in this format, every ball is an event. Excellent opening spell here from Shamid Ali. Yet to concede a runner. He's picked up a wicket into his second over. A bit of a misfield there. And it's from a man you wouldn't expect it from there. Franklin Rouse. He's in that important region there, that point region.
Yeah. So Medina is off the mark, and it seems as though from the early goings that decision to bowl first was a good one by the Invincibles.
It's gonna be Guerra here. You would have seen what is happening with Ali. Shamid Ali getting the ball a shape back into the left-handers.
Another play and a miss from Guerra. You have to really get going here, Akil Guerra. He's faced quite a couple of deliveries. He's just 3 to his name. Take nothing away from the bowling so far. This one just held its line, going away from Guerra. So good stuff here from Ali. One delivery to come, and again he's tucking Guerra up. This one just may have come off the body. There is no fine leg, so it goes into the boundary for 4. Leg by is the signal there from umpire Wilson. The end of 3. 10 without loss. 10 for 1, rather.
That one just pitching on line and going down the leg side.
So the North Coast really need to start laying bat on ball. Really need to make use of this first 6 overs. Needs to find a way. There is the captain there, Kendall Guerra. He's potted up. He's ready to come. Quite a tall guy is Guerra. It'd be nice to see how he goes when they bowl. What sort of bounce, what sort of thing he's going to extract from the surface.
But before that, he'll have to get a decent total on the board. Right now, struggling to get bat on ball, the North Coast team. As Medina is going to face Ali, Rafael Ali.
Wide delivery from Ali. I'll have to reload this one.
Strange decision for the wide, because I definitely thought I heard something. So, the umpire deeming that nothing. That's Ryan John, that there was connection to nothing.
Another good delivery. Can't get a run. So again, those 2 deep fielders, a man out sweeping and the other at long off. So bowling to their field here well is these opening bowlers, Rafael Ali and Shamir Ali.
Yeah, the 2 Alis have been excellent for this team. They've definitely given this start that their captain would have wanted.
And this one was just staying down a bit. Didn't really get up much. Nothing much the batsman could do about that delivery.
It seemed like this track is just keeping a trifle low.
I wonder though if it's just a bit slow at the start here. If it's just not coming on to the bat as we may have expected.
Good looking shot. You'll only get 1 though. Miguel Mahabir doing the fielding.
Continuing to go well here, the Invincibles. Started well against Santa Cruz. And they've really mirrored that good opening start. Bowling pair of Shamir Ali and Rafael Ali in this instance. Again, Guerra just opening the face, guiding it behind point. And good hustling there by Mahabir, keeps it down to just a single.
Yeah, good work by the captain, leading by example there, putting in the slide. That point region there, always an action region in this T20 format.
this one not out, says the umpire. Medina was going across the line. This one just held its line from Ali, didn't do much.
I think you'd have been pitching outside the leg stump. The left-handed bowler coming over the wicket to the right-handed batter. Most likely than not, yeah, way outside the off stump, the leg stump, sorry. And the rules say as long as it's pitched outside the leg stump, there's no chance of LBW being given. Beating him outside the off stump. Beautiful bowling there. Really, these two allies have done their captain justice. So after 4 overs, North Coast, after being inserted here, they're 14 for 1 and struggling here, Kadir.
Yeah, really struggling to lay bat on ball. Take nothing away from the bowling so far. It's been excellent. Getting that ball to do a bit, and it's really causing.
As there we see some of the lights at the top of the North Coast. Yeah, yeah, where we have the radar. So yeah, right over there, the northern coast here in Diego Martin. Beautiful Diego Martin. As we see, looking to continue is Shamid.
Yeah, Shamir back for his third. And again, no run there for Medina. So, of course, with that very good start, his captain giving him the extra over inside of the power play, maybe looking for another breakthrough.
Well, they've been unable to play him here. He's virtually unplayable. It's a beautiful shot there by Medina. Timed to perfection. Just as I said, he was unplayable. Medina showing that he's playable there. Just leaning onto that one through the covers, and we see the 4 signs come out. That's 4. Let's go, North Coast.
They certainly walk with their fans. This is a lovely shot, threaded through that gap between extra cover and mid-off. 4 lovely looking runs there from Medina, and that's the T-shirt that Gordon was speaking about earlier. Bit of a map of the North Coast again, outside the off stump. Sweeper back there, so just a single. So this is more like it now from North Coast. Medina, he goes up to 8.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking over. If you're getting accustomed to the pace of the pitch. Earlier, in the earlier game that Invincible played, Darren Bravo showed how you got to play on this pitch. Allowed appeal, and the dreaded finger goes up. Guerra is not happy. Of course, the right-handed batter, the right-handed bowler, yeah, bowling to the left-hander, it's a difficult decision. I would love to see that one again, But of course, the man making the decision, umpire Sean Wilson, he took his time and he raised the dreaded finger. Guerra was not happy, but that's all he can be, not happy. We just missed it there. But we love to see it over again. Kept a bit low. Height is not a problem, but I like to see it straight on.
Yeah. So North Coast slip into further trouble. 19 for 2. Guerra goes. Akil Guerra, that is replaced by another Guerra. This time the captain, Kendall Guerra, is striding out at 4, and they really need a captain hand here. 19 for 2. Not the ideal start that the North Coast would have liked. Some work to do here for Guerra and Medina now.
So that ball and all kept a bit low there as well. Of course, he could have been playing forward to it. Really trapped on the crease.
Yeah. Well, it really hit him on the knee roll, which is just past the halfway mark on the stump.
As we see some of the fans there just blushing, young fans in the stands. They've definitely come out here today to support, and we invite you to bring the whole family down. It's Friday. What better place to be than the Diego Martin Sporting Complex? As we see Shamir Ali continuing here. Long forward there, Kendall Guerra trying to get off the mark. Sent back by Medina.
Yeah. Shamir Ali, though, he continues to bowl well, continues to find a good spot on the pitch. This time that ball is coming out his hands as he would like, getting movement. Guerra long forward, pushes it into the gap, so he's going to get off the mark. Single to finish over number 5, 20 for 2.
So just about 4 runs and over here by the North Coast team in the power play.
There is some power to come with Sachin Baliram, guest player on the North Coast team. He is yet to come. You can expect some fireworks when he gets his opportunity.
Well, Kadir, how do you think they should go from here, though? They seem to be in a spot of bother. If you do the maths, if they go at 4 runs and over 20 overs, they'll be up to 80. That's not going to be enough.
Well, the first thing is to really build a partnership. There's a lot of gaps out there. Final over of the power play. So there is some gaps, and a good way to start repairing the damage is to just keep the strike, keep the scoreboard ticking over, pick up those 1s and 2s, and look to have that intent. When the bad ball come along, you're well placed to put it away, but in the meanwhile, just keep rotating that strike.
Very good open partnership with the ball by these two Alis, though.
Yeah, Rafael Ali for his third now. Guerra is cutting nicely, but protection back there. Just 1.
Good work in the field by Mohabir. Miguel Mohabir, the captain, showing good basics, getting behind the ball, getting his hands tight, and then releasing it early.
Guerra, though, he's looked to be positive, showing some intent. Early stages of his knock, he's on to 2. Medina now to take strike. Fuller delivery. Medina is driving. And again, and a bit of misfield there from Danraj. Ramesh Danraj goes into the boundary for 4. So again, that bit of intent from Medina paying off as he's picked up a boundary. And that's what you want to see. This is more like it.
Good looking shot. The bowler would definitely think the fielder should have done better. He's holding his knee, not sure what, if he was struck or if his 2 knees bounced against each other. It was strange. There, if you watch Ralph Ali face, he's not impressed.
Yeah, Rafael would not be impressed by that. Quick single. Not for here. Safe one though. Guerra was looking for that. Medina though just starting to get going, just starting to look the path here. North Coast 26 for 2.
Yeah. Can I get the go on here? 3 balls in this over, 6 runs. Guerra facing.
Some exaggerated movement as it passed the bat there. Ali with another good delivery. Rafael Ali. 6 runs coming in the over so far.
This Invincible team based in the Savannah. Good delivery there by Ali. He'll try to finish it off strongly here now. Of course, this Invincible team from Cookery, really. That's the home base. They're based in the Savannah, but a lot of players coming from there.
Yeah. So a good start there. A good finish, rather, to the final over of the power play. At the end of 6, North Coast being asked to bat first. 26 for 2.
Well, I think they're not going to be happy here. But of course, no need to panic, Kadir. You know, sometimes that's just the way it is. And as in sport, as life, if you're faced with situations that are not as you planned, you're going to come up with another plan.
Yeah.
So I think the other plan here is just for them to consolidate and bat through this pair just about the 13th over. They get themselves a base. If they are just about 60, 70 at the end of 13 overs, the last 7 at the back end, they can definitely add some. So Shamir Ali looking to bowl out here. He's looking to bowl 4 on a trot. The old saying goes, if it's not broke, why try to fix it? So he's done an excellent job on top here, claiming 2 wickets. They'll want him to get any one of this pair to really push the North Coast team back.
Yeah, should be looking for 2. Yeah, and they're going to come back for 2 easy runs there. Good push into the leg side there from Medina. This will now.
As we see a monkey, 2 monkeys. I was going to make a comment, but I don't want to say anything that may not be politically correct. But they look quite beautiful in the crowd. Yeah. And there's a string there. Ali just going down the leg side. It's the first time really he's not been on target.
Yeah, we'll have to reload that one. First real bad delivery from Shamir Ali.
He was now saying he was wide outside the leg stump. Now he's wide outside the off stump. Sean Wilson calling the wide. A lot of movement there.
Yeah. Yeah, this one pitching and just going further away. A good take again there from Makano.
This one, Medina cutting it away. The man, 3rd man running around. That's Simpson. But they're able to come through for an easy double. Easy 2 runs. Now this is the you know, your bowler is going well. He's gotten 3 on a trot. He's bowled well. You just see that he's tiring here. This 4th over, just not what we've gotten from him the first 3 overs that he's bowled.
Ah, this one.
But I think he just pitched outside the leg stump and shaped it back with his natural movement into the batter. Of course, as long as it's pitched outside the leg stump, the LBW decision is not possible. Probably we'll get another replay of that. Just flicked off the legs here. Danraj, he's getting there quickly. The return, but they're able to get through for 2. Danraj has been struggling out in the outfield here.
Yeah.
Ramesh Danraj, and he's in the action zone. That zone there at long out.
Yeah, he's in the hot spot. You really want your best fielders there. You know, in that long on, long off region.
Yeah, you
high traffic area.
You want them to be both mobile and with a rifle arm. And I think Danraj has proven that he doesn't have both this evening. He's not been quick over the ground, and he's not rifling those throws from the deep. In fact, the batters has been taking one on his throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, Medina, though, proving his worth here as a guest player, playing a good little knock thus far. You want to stay at the wicket for some time. It's a nice flowing drive here.
the end of 7 overs. North Coast 35 for 2. Ali completes his quota of 4 overs. He's picked up 2 wickets. 2 wickets to fall. Been a good spell. But Mike, would you have just leave back that 1 over? Would you? I think,
Yeah, I would always leave back that 1 over. It's for 2 reasons. There we see some of the beauties in the stands. Beautiful scenery on the field and off it. So the place to be is the Digger Sporting Complex.
Okay, we invite one and all come down to the Digger Sporting Complex. It's cricket, lovely cricket. A lot of beautiful action going on here, on and off the field. Gonna be a bowling change now from southern end, or the Patrick Rampersad end. Franklin Rouse into the attack.
Yes, here we see some of the fans in the stands. The family have come out. He seems like he's going to be a next fast bowling threat there. And while he gets ready to bowl, another bowler is getting ready to bowl. Franklin Rouse. He's taking the bowling attack up at the southern end.
So those deep fielders, sweeper, long off, long on, deep mid wicket. Those are the deep fielders for
Oh, yes, boy.
Medina. He's getting a single here. He's up to 21.
This time, good work there by Ramesh Dhanraj in the outfield. As the skipper, Kendall Guerra, takes his guard. Rose just bringing that one back in. Over the wicket, right time over the wicket, off spinner. That one just coming back from outside the off stump. It's a good looking shot there. Granado, a bit of a misfield. But he's able to recover, Brent Granado.
Well ball, Rousey. Well ball, Rousey.
You know, at what stage would these two just try to get up the ante a bit?
Oh, yes, boy. That's it, boy. That's it,
I think they're doing fine right now. They just need to continue turning over the strike.
Well done.
By doing that, they'll be building runs while they're also setting themselves, getting accustomed to the pace of the pitch. As we've seen, the pitch needs some getting to. It's a good wicket, but you need to get accustomed to it.
Oh, catch it, boy.
Firm chance put down there by Rouse. Yeah, he's not been up to par this evening in the field. He's let one pass, and now that opportunity, a caught and bowl, really not holding on. At the end of 8 overs, it's a 39 for 2. 4 runs coming in the Rouse over.
So there we have a look at the opportunity here. He was bracing. He didn't know whether to put the fingers down or the fingers up or reverse. In the end, his hands were nowhere, and he just deflected the ball off. You will excuse a faster bowler, you know, he running, following through, but a slower bowler who's bowled already and then has the opportunity to stand and see the ball come back at him. But of course, we are in the safety of the commentator's chair. There's going to be another bowling change there at the northern end. It's going to be the captain, Miguel Mohabia.
Yeah. So 39 for 2 after 8 overs. You know, I think it's getting to a stage where somebody really needs to you know, take up the mantle and start scoring. You know, look to be positive. Guerra, this one is down the leg side. It's going to run into the boundary for 4 and 5 wides. Really a bad start there from Mahabir, badly lined. Welcome boundary for the North Coast.
Good release there by good release for the North Zone team. Yeah, it's way wide. Passed, even if it was outside the horse stump, if it was a left-hander batting there, it would have been a wide.
Yeah.
Pass outside the lines that act as a guideline.
Oh, yes, boy. Well ball, boy.
Good work there by Rouse at the point region. Just running around.
Well ball, boy.
So Mahabir very quick through the air. Again, just spearing into the pads. They're able to jog through for a leg by. Signal by umpire Sean Wilson. So not the best of overs here by Miguel Mahabir. He was excellent the other night against the Santa Cruz Sporting Association.
Oh, yes, boy. That's good bowling, boy.
That's
That's
the
good
delivery.
bowling, boy.
Pushed on to Dan Raj again, just a single.
The clash. Well ball, Skippy.
So the Invincible team very chirpy out there.
Go on, boy.
A lot of energy here.
Yes, boy. Good stop, boy. Good stop, boy. Good stop.
Good deflection, a good work of his own bowling there by Mahabir. Captain to captain.
Oh, yes, boy. Yes, boy. That's it, Skippy.
Yeah. So a
Nice
good
and
comeback
tight, boy.
here
Nice and tight, boy.
after
Nothing
bit of
in
a
this over, boy. Nothing in the over, boy.
poor start. He's come back well, Mahabir.
Catch it.
It's up in the air.
It's going big. This one is going all the way. He's having some of those spectators in the crowd there just taking evasive action. Guerra with the long handle. First maximum of the afternoon. Score goes 52 for 2, bringing up the 50 there with that 6.
So Guerra bringing out the long handle here. Tossed up, give him a bit of air there. He took fuller advantage. The man in the crowd just showing some butterfingers. Beautiful shot there. Bringing out the slug sweep. He's a tall man, so he got a good reach. And he used both his feet and the long levers as the signs come out. Let's go, North Coast. Let's go. So North Coast looking to kickstart their innings here. After 9, they're 52 for 2.
52 for 2 it is. Rouse to continue.
One to go for
Around the
water, boy.
wicket.
One to go for water, boy. Oh, yes, boy. That'll bowl, boy. Well ball, Rouse.
Good delivery there.
That's it, boy.
Medina long forward. He's been there a while.
Yeah.
So just 23.
Catch it.
Short, he's pulling this one away. It's going to run pretty close to the boundary. The man is running around. But running around is all he'll do as that goes into the boundary ropes. So 4 runs there to Medina. So North Coast looking to get a move on here.
Yeah, good shot there. Short delivery. Dragged down from Rouse and put away nicely by Medina.
Keep
Back
working, boys.
and hitting this one just forward of square. Picking up a boundary.
Well, after the opening spell by the 2 medium pacers, the spinners have been leaking a bit of runs.
Oh, yes, boy.
Yeah, good cricket. Single after the boundary. Getting up the other end. 57 for 2. It's getting a bit of a move on here is Guerra and Medina. Guerra with the long levers. I think those deliveries that Medina, that would be a good delivery to Medina, might just be a half volley into a man like Guerra.
Just turning it off the legs. Getting a single. So good cricket between these two batters for North Coast. They've started the rebuilding job, coming in with the loss of the two quick wickets, and the medium pacers really applying pressure. It's a good looking shot. And Dan Raj is out there, but he's only going to recover. A beautiful cover drive. It was given a bit of air by Rouse. Long forward was Medina with a flowing bat, and it raced into the fence. The fans there celebrated. The youngster in the back with KFC. He's celebrated a KFC moment here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
62 for 2. Medina goes up to 32. Lovely looking shot. Flighty delivery outside off stump on a beautiful drive into the gap. Good result there. One delivery to come this time. Medina is looking to go leg side. Can't get a run. At the end of 10, North Coast 62 for 2.
Well, so at the end of 10 overs, North Coast is 62 for 2. As we have the Blue Waters break. We just have some highlights of the first 10 overs. As the North Coast team, they're 62 for 2 after being inserted by the Invincible team. First 10 overs, advantage Invincible, Kadir?
Yeah, definitely. 62 for 2. A decent start there for the Invincibles. Some good bowling up top from Shamir Ali and Rafael Ali. This was Medina, who just started going in his innings. Picking up a boundary there. Ramesh Danraj with some poor feeling. Mahabir, bad line delivery, went for 5 wides. Mahabir again. This time Guerra with a beautiful slug sweep into the crowd. Picking up a maximum. Medina, lovely flowing drive to the offside. Picks up a 4. So 62 for 2. It is at the end of 10.
Yeah, with that, as they take the Blue Waters break, we're going to be refreshed by Blue Waters as well. We go to the break, we're going to have Mark Channel when we come back. Yeah, welcome back to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex as we get ready for the next 10 overs here as North Coast. They've on 62 for 2 after 10 overs. If you're just joining us, this is match day number 6 in the North Zone T20 tournament here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Invincibles, they won the toss and they asked North Coast to have first strike. North Coast, after 10 overs, they're 62 for 2, having lost their 2 openers, Mr. Terrence James, as well as Akil Guerra.
Yeah. So some bowling change there from the Mario Belcon end. Nathaniel McDavid into the attack. Guerra and Medina, though, in the last 2 overs, are just starting to get a bit of a move on, starting to put their foot on the accelerator a bit. They want to continue that good work here now.
It's McDavid to continue here.
Yeah, again, those deep fielders, man, at deep mid-wicket. Long off, long on, sweeper. Good start there from McDavid. Dot delivery to start with, always a good way to start your spell.
Yes, we see the fans from the North Coast region, they're just arriving here. They're beginning to really full up the stands here. It's a tender cut shot there, but he's able to, good feeling though. There was some good work in the field there. I think it looked like Ali who did that work there at the short third man region.
Good start, boys.
It was a very late cut there by Guerra. So I would like to borrow your line. Any later than that, he would have been absent. Very late cut. Showing a bit of touch. It's going to be McDavid. Seems to be spinning. Looks like he's going to be bowling some off break. There's some off break. But that was wide outside your stump. It's cut away.
Yeah, 2 runs. Yeah, good 2 runs for Medina. He continues to bat well. He came in with his team in a spot of bother. Just losing that early wicket there of James. He really consolidated, and now he's just beginning to get his groove in. He's up to 34, 65 for 2.
Yeah, very good innings by him. When you take into consideration the circumstances, he was a bit scratchy early on, especially against the seam-up options, Samir Ali and Ralph Ali. But he's settling and he's scoring a bit more freely now. Respecting the good ones and beating the bad balls, as they say.
One.
And it's gone through. A bit of misfeeling there by Simpson. McDavid is not happy about it.
Should have just been 1, but
yeah, if it's one thing, one query I have about the fielding, it has been the fielding in this competition. I think the fielders have not really shown their class. The batters have shown good quality. The bowlers have been impressive. But I think the fielders have just not been up to scratch. As that McDavid over comes to the end of the 11th over, 67 for 2. North Coast being asked to bat. It's 68 for 2. As we see some of the faces in the North Coast dugout. Pretty concerned. They say a picture tells 1,000 words. And they're not as relaxed as if they were going guns. They're concerned. They could see the edge on them. Yeah. As we looked at, we're going to have a bowling change. It seems to be Ramesh Dhanraj, who's going to come on at the northern end, the Patrick Rampersad end. Of course, when we talk about Patrick Rampersad, we talk about a servant and icon to sports in the Diego Martin region. While we talk about him, we also want to thank the Sport and Culture Fund of the Office of the Prime Minister for their kind sponsorship, as well as the NLCB, KFC, Subway, Blue Waters, JMMB, Milo, Hennessy, just to add a few. A Friday here, a good time for some Hennessy. I know you were not interested, Kadir, but we have Blue Waters and Stamina for you.
And Stamina. Quick delivery to start with. A good start there from Ramesh Dhanraj. Yeah, of course, the Stamina and Energy. I'll be partaking in that.
Right down your alley.
Stuff for you.
Yes, right down your alley.
Good start, Rami. Good start, Rami.
I think the end of tonight's game will continue after This as Medina just flicking that one off the legs.
Well ball, buddy.
Of course, sponsors so very important. As I was saying earlier on, the story of Paragon refusing to be promoted because they couldn't afford the refreshments and the buying of balls, etc. So hats off to KFC, Subway, for Mario's.
Oh, yes, boy.
That's a well turned off the legs. They're putting some pressure here on Simpson. They realize that his arm is not of the best, and they get through easily in the end. Dan Raj is not happy, but it's birds coming home to roost, really, for Dan Raj. He has not been impressive in the field. This is how it's feel, Ramesh.
Yeah.
But they realized that Simpson, not the best of the movers in the field, neither does he have the rifle arm. So immediately you saw Guerra calling for two, or it went almost straight to Simpson. He got there quickly, but not able to rifle it through, and they took one on his arms.
Yeah, if it's one thing though, when the ball goes out into the field, deep into the field, I'd like to see the batsman run, show that intent to get back for two, turn those ones into twos, those twos into threes. You know, most of these guys, their arm is not of, that powerful. You know, so you could run the extra one on the arm.
Picked off the legs, but straight to the fielder.
Straight to the man, one out with an output. Well done, Skippy.
Yeah, they've now placed that fielder there.
Well ball,
So it was excellent
You get one here, boy.
anticipation. As the fans continue to pack up here in the stands. This one didn't know where it went.
Good hustle, Skip.
Mahabir in the end just coming in, getting the fielding done. He's been excellent, really. He showed what a guest player, captain, is supposed to be. He's led from the front.
120, boy.
Yeah, he's always been a good fielder, a good catcher.
It's a beautiful shot. And this time he's got the commentator's curse there. And they got two on the misfield.
How often that happens, though? We just, singing his praises.
Yeah.
And then he just has that bit of a flop. At the end of 13 overs, the North Coast are 75 for 2. And we see some of the lovely fans from the North Coast. Yeah.
All the way from the North Coast. They've definitely leveled up things here. As we saw those beautiful jerseys that we're talking about. Yeah, very picturesque. As you see on the sleeves.
Map of the entire...
Yeah, the entire North Coast. Lafayette, Las Cuevas. Yeah. I think that's an iconic jersey there. That's one definitely that I'll try to get one. I think I'll pay if I have to. It's a beautiful jersey there. Good graphic work done by that artist. Hats off to him. Mark David, though, he'll be looking to do his own graphic work here on this North Coast team.
Come on, boys. There we go, boys. Look alive, fellas. Look
73
alive,
for 2 at the end of 12 overs.
Look alive, guys.
8 overs remaining here, Gordon. At what stage do they really put their foot on the accelerator?
I think, well, they'll begin to look. It's gone all the way. 6 runs there. It's 6 runs.
It was Mahabir who was back there at long on. It was hit flat. It was hit hard. But it just went over the head of diving Miguel Mahabir. Picks up a 6 there is Medina. He's moved up to 44. Excellent knock so far. McDavid under pressure right at the start of the 13th over.
You would ask the question when they should begin to go, and I was just telling you that just about now, they should be just looking for the bad balls.
Easy.
What happens here, you begin to look for anything short, anything full. Like that delivery was in the slot. Look at it again here. It was in the slot, outside the off stump. He took it from outside the off stump. He was interested for a moment there, Mahabir.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well done, Shamir. Well done, boys.
This one is hit straight the extra cover field. There is a big gap between the backward point and that cover fielder. He's picking out that man there, Medina.
Oh, nothing. One.
Pushing for 2. He's going to get 2. Simpson again, the man out there at long off. Can't prevent the two.
They would realize, you know, from earlier on as they pushed it to him, that he's not got a rifle arm. So he's a pretty good mover. So he gets to the ball quickly, as they see him holding the shoulder, as if on cue. But he gets to the ball quickly, but you could take a throw on his arm.
Keep going, guys. Keep going, guys. Let's get one here, boy. Oh, yes. Nothing, Shimon. Come on.
Yeah, no. It's going to be two. And this time they didn't run harder. So it's only one. And this time they could have run too easily.
Yeah.
But I think Guerra had already decided that he was only going to run one. Of course, you'd have run two. That's 22 yards by two. That's 44 yards on a sprint. Guerra, not the youngest of chaps.
I think Guerra wants a piece of McDavid, though. He wants to get in on the action.
Well, he's only got one ball.
Oh, yes, boy. One.
Yeah, just playing it up to Mahabia. Mahabia coming in quickly.
So Guerra is going to retain strike for the next over. The end of 13. It's 82 for 2.
So Medina, he's on 47. He had to score 83 for 2. So Medina with the red hat, the red helmet. He's off strike at present, but he's nearing a well-deserved 50.
Yeah. 47 years, 3 shy of what would be a deserved 50. It was a bit of a hard time when he came to bat.
Come on, Invincible.
Under some
Let me
pressure.
get one, boys. Let me get one, boys.
Consolidated well up to this point, and he's 47. Sachin Baliram to come for North Coast.
Come in.
So it's Ramesh Danraj up against Guerra.
Oh, nothing. Don't throw.
Good work there in the field by Ali. That's Ralph Ali. Danraj
Let's go, boy.
to Guerra. I think this is going to be a judgment ball here.
Catch
Yeah,
it.
it's going to be here, just as I said, on cue, into the Diego Martin main road. Guerra.
What a shot there from Kendall Guerra. It's almost as though he just checked it, but he got the sweet spot on the bat all the way for 6 and all the way into the main road. Take a look at it. Not much of a follow through, but it went the distance all the way into that main road. Big hit there. 89 for 2.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Guerra. Just as on cue, I was saying he was looking to do something. It was going to be a judgment ball. It was either a hit or a wicket as they sent for the new ball. Look at the reaction by Danraj.
Yeah.
He was interested for a moment, but then he saw that it was going way over the head of the fielder there as the match. Yes, the match referee there, Miss Power, sorry, just bringing out the ball. Of course, they'll be looking for a ball of a similar quality to replace that one. Umpire Ryan Joyner deciding that that's a 13.2 over all ball. Match manager on her jersey, former West Indies and Trinidad and Tobago wicketkeeper and wicketkeeper batter.
Stephanie Power, great
Captain
server.
as well. She continues to be actively involved. Hats off for her service. Continued service.
And of course, the match referee.
I love
of,
Gabby. I
this
love
game.
Gabby. Let me go again, boy. Let me go again, boy.
So Danraj, what can he come back with here? Guerra, though, he's up to 23. He certainly looks like he wants to get a move on, showing intent.
Well, they've got batters in the dugout, so they definitely can get the push on things here. There are a lot of things going on here in the stadium here as the fans continue to pack in.
Catch it!
So it's off the edge. It's going to drop safe. Bernardo, they're taking on Bernardo. He has a good arm. Not good enough.
It wasn't good enough on that occasion there. Good running between Medina and Kiera, seizing the opportunity to pick up 2. Let's go North Coast. Really making some noise in the stands here. The fans from the North Coast traveled a long way. Really come out to support their team.
This one just going on the leg side. Wide signal by the umpire. Slight stomping chance there. Would have been interested to see that.
Come on, Robbie. Oh, yes, boy. Nothing.
Quick delivery.
That's it, boy.
Good comeback ball there by Dan Raj.
That's it, Robbie. That's it, Robbie.
So those deep fielders. Sweeper, long off, long on. Deep mid-wicket.
Hey, catch it.
Ah, return catch put down there by Dan Raj. Ah, another catch goes up again.
Well, we saw moments ago Dan Raj was vexed for a fielder for his effort in the field. Well, here he has no one to blame but himself. It came back to him. It hit him not even in the palms.
Yeah.
A bit on the forearm. And I think for a slow bowler, a quarter bowler opportunity, definitely not even hitting the palms of the hand is unforgivable.
Yeah. Should be looking for it though. Ah, the appeal is going up. Wide is the signal from the umpire.
Yeah, sometimes the wicketkeepers, they try to dummy the umpires with loud appeals when the ball go down the leg side.
You're just trying to throw them off a bit. Turned away nicely in the gap. This one is going all the way. Joseph is giving chase, and Joseph, valiant attempt though, but unable to pull it back. So Medina brings up his 50. He's 51, not out with a tickle behind square. And North Coast 98 for 2.
What an innings it was here. And this was the shot, just tickle it behind square. Joseph chasing it all the way. But a beautiful, as we have some of the highlights from earlier on. But a beautiful innings there by Medina. Just what his team asked for. At this point, he's keeping them in the hunt here as the 14 over comes to an end. North Coast at the end of 14, they're 98 for 2. And if they can just accelerate here in this last 6 overs, they can get to the 160, the 170 that they've been looking for.
Yeah, there's some power to come. Sachin Baliram, as I mentioned, a clean striker of the ball. But earlier you were saying that Medina, who is doing some coaching with the Queen's Royal College, QRC, he brought along some of his coaching, some of his players. And he's shown them excellently well how to go about playing an innings. Really good hand from him.
An excellent hand. He came in with his team in a spotter border. They were troubled by the faster bowlers. He was a bit scratchy, but he stayed out there, played himself through that period, and now they're beginning to expand here as Rouse.
Nothing.
That one just cut just behind square there, behind point. Good work there by Dan Raj.
Run out on the cards here, boys. Look alive, fellas. Look alive, fellas.
Guerra, Kendall Guerra, he's also batted well for his team.
Yeah. Just looking to seize the momentum. This one is cut nicely in the gap. 4 more. Guerra pulling out the late dab. Getting it past that short third man fielder. Brings up the 100 for North Coast. 102 for 2. And not to forget, it's an excellent partnership between Guerra and Medina. Come together with a score just about 20 odd for 2. So a very good partnership between these two, and now beginning to really...
Yeah, they're looking to accelerate now. Really textbook T20 innings from a team here by this North Coast team. Yeah, if they can continue to carry on here and get their team over 160, 170, I think it would be an excellent effort here by this North Coast team.
Yeah, definitely. Look, they do look on course for that 160, 155, 160. Guerra is down the track. This time he's opening the face again. Push the man back there. Bit of a misfield by Ali. And Guerra able to come through for 2 runs.
One of the few blotches in the field by Ralph Ali. And I think he's just relaxing a bit there. He thought he had the ball covered. But again, as we're saying, the fielding has not been really up to par in this tournament thus far. And I think they'll have to improve on that. But the batting has been excellent. There's a big
this
one.
One is going all the way. A flat hit from Guerra. Guerra beginning to use the long handle. 110 for 2 already, 12 coming off the over. And that has brought about some joy in the crowd there from some of the fans.
Come on, boys, come on, boys!
So Rouse under the cush here.
Let's go, boys!
He's under the pump. He fetched it outside the off stump. Straight hit.
Catch it!
This one is up in the air again. He's gonna fall safe. Thinking about 2. Settle for just the 1. So really beginning to get a move on here. It's the North Coast. After a bit of a slow start, really picked up things nicely. 1-1-1 for 2. Nelson, it is.
Come on, boy, nice and tight, boy, nice and tight, boy!
Gordon is just hopping and skipping in the commentary box here.
Catch it!
Medina is pulling this one away. It's in the air. It's Joseph, and Joseph just puts down this one and they're able to come through for 2 runs.
Well, David, Joseph, he did all the hard work. He got there, got his 2 hands to hit, but then he was unable to get his balance. In fact, he got 2 runs when he should have been out. So they continue to press on here, mashing the accelerator. Medina here, a bit of a half chance.
Yeah, should have been taken. He did all the hard work and just hit the hard part of the hands. Some hard hands there from Joseph. Another chance goes a begging.
It's difficult to take running backward. It's a difficult chance to take. As they say, easier said than done.
But you said that you're a hard taskmaster, Gordon.
Yeah, definitely. It's a chance that should be taken. But I know the difficulty to be running back. Of course, we're all here in the safe region, and some of the youngsters there. She's watching the game, as you can see here on that phone. She's watching the game on a television. Yeah, as she signals to the crowd. Just now, she'll be seeing herself on her phone. Yes, you can watch us on M&ETV or M&ETV on YouTube. If you're watching us, yeah, M&ETV on YouTube. You can just punch in that. Of course, the AN is the AN symbol, not Anna, A-N-D. It's the AN symbol. And you can check us out on YouTube. You can tell all your family, all your friends. So the players, you can definitely invite your family in foreign. Yes, we're international, outer international as Ramesh Randa, and he's looking to continue from the southern end, the Patrick Rampersad end, and he's continuing to the captain, Kendall Guerra.
Ramesh Danraj, pick a delivery. No run. So it's 113 for 2, final 5 overs of the innings. Real entertaining stuff. Guerra is up to 39. Medina is 53.
Yes, 29 legal delivers left. How much you think they will get from those 29 deliveries?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for that 155. This one is up in the air and it's going the distance again. Guerra with another maximum. Danraj under the pump. Guerra is really muscling those balls away. I'm impressed by this knock here so far.
Yeah, he's using the long handle quite well. In fact, when he hit it straight, it just seems to go all the way, but effortless.
Yeah.
That looked like a push.
Yeah.
And it cleared the boundary by some way.
But I was just saying, those balls that would be a good delivery to Medina would be a half volley to Guerra because of his reach.
Yeah.
Exactly what has happened there. He's taken that ball. It's almost a freebie, really, for a man of his
his height.
Yeah, man of his
height and reach. So it's a... Guerra is going to continue. He's on 45, looking to get to his 50. And he's taking that one out of the keeper's gloves. So that's going to be for... He has mastered two of his shots. Yeah, it's the straight drive and the late cut. Yeah, he's... to borrow a line from you, Kadir, he's so late, anything later than that, it's going to be absent. And yeah, the fans there, he's loving himself. Yeah, his team is on the go.
Yeah, he was down the track, kept his eye on the ball and just tabbed it wide of that short third man field. And back-to-back boundaries here for North Coast. And Guerra, one shot over 50, 10 runs already coming from the over.
What a 50 it would be. He took that one out of the gloves of wicketkeeper Medina. Bacano, sorry.
And closing in on 100 partnership as well. Both Guerra and Medina. So what's the field changes here? There's a short third man, a backward point, a sweeper, extra cover, long off, long on, mid-wicket, inside and a deep mid-wicket. Guerra is pushing this one into the offside and he's going to get up the other end and he's going to get a 50 here. Kendall Guerra, excellent hand, and he too brings up a 50. Well played.
A commanding 50 if ever there was one. A captain's knock here. He came in with his team tottering at 20 for 2 in the power play. But he settled himself first and now he's beginning to accelerate. He's caught up to Badida here on 50. What an innings here by Kendall Guerra. The fans have traveled all the way from the North Coast and they're getting a feast, but he'll have to continue.
Yeah, it's up to Medina now. Andre Medina, 53 not out. This one is looking to go leg side and Danraj strikes. Just going across the line there was Andre Medina, and a bit of a reprieve for Ramesh Danraj, as in the previous over he had a drop chance, but now he's back. He's got his man. 124 for 3.
Yeah, Medina there just, I think he would have been off strike a bit, you know, during this period where Guerra was on the charge. It may have affected his concentration. Look at it here. Yeah, he went across the line. It was very close. Very, very close. I think had the charm lines gone down, it would have been struck in front, hitting wicket, umpire's call. So Medina goes. The North Coast loses their third wicket. It's a Baliram who's striding out to bat. And you can expect some fireworks here as the North Coast team are looking to push on here. Danraj, he gives the appeal. The umpire signals, he celebrates. Invincible, they claim one. North Coast loses their third wicket.
Yeah, and it enters Sachin Baliram, of course the Mary Boys player, and he is in some good form. Sure, with these remaining overs here, he'd really want to lay down the gauntlet, get some going over that boundary.
I will want to see how he's going to take to Danraj here. Now, Danraj is a bit of a tricky customer. And the pitch, of course, you need to get accustomed to it. But who's going to know that this pitch better than Baliram? Yeah, so he will know what it has to offer. So the next couple deliveries from Danraj is going to be very, very interested. So don't go anywhere. Get your popcorn, your Subway or your KFC. It's going to be action here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
Not to forget the drink here, Blue Waters.
Oh, yes, boy. Okay. Good stop, boy. Good stop, boy.
Good fielding off his old bowling there, Danraj.
Yeah, so successful over for Ramesh Danraj. Comes to an end.
And over with a lot of action. There we had a 6, a 4, a wicket, a 50. We had it all in that wicket, in that over there. So the two batters having a bit of a conversation. Just passing on some information there. The skipper, Kendall Guerra. Very tall guy.
Yeah.
He's going to be And I think there's going to be a bowling change. Jerome Simpson is going to come in here. He's going to be bowling to a set batter in Kendall Guerra. As the umpire, Mr. Sean Wilson, signals right arm over. Now, the thing with Jerome Simpson, I coached him at Woodbrook Secondary. What he's going to do, he's going to be pitching. He normally bowls on a good length. And just as you were saying with Guerra, a good length for ordinary batter is an over-pitch delivery in the slot or even a full toss to a batter with the reach. And of course the technique, because Guerra loses his feet well, he gets forward, something that you don't see from tall batters often.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have a look at this here. And just as I said, it's pitched up and it goes through the keeper. Very poor keeping there by keeper Makano. Buys, 4 buys, it touched nothing. Yeah, but it was pitched up just as I predicted. And just like some inward movement, some inward shape.
Yeah, good delivery though.
Yeah.
Yorker length delivery. Cutting Guerra in half. Also beating the keeper. And just to compound things, goes into the boundary for 4. So it's 128 for 3. Stage really set. Guerra well set. He is 50. Stage really set now for the likes of Sachin Baliram and Kendall Guerra. So really
Simpson
get those big hits going.
He's a bit quicker than he looks. And he's bowling middle stump. So it was the other way around. He pitched up and he yorked him. Look at the Simpson celebration. Jerome Simpson. He's got the big man, Kendall Guerra, for 50. He's bowled on the side of the stumps, cartwheeling there. Simpson pitching up. Yes, it was a Yorker length delivery. He played over it, I think. Let's look at see. Yes, he also moved in, tailed it with his natural motion.
Look at him go.
A Hennessy celebration.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, entertaining stuff. Yeah, it's all happening at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. It's action, real action-packed stuff. Guerra goes though for a well-played 50.
You would think that he would have wanted to apply a bit more pressure. He would have wanted to stay as Ramon Diaz comes to the wicket. Ramon Diaz coming to the wicket here. So 2 quick wickets for the taken here by the Invincible team. Yeah. North Coast losing 2 quick wickets, and I think this is going to set them back a bit here.
Yeah, definitely. 2 new batsmen. Well set, Guerra goes, and yeah, so 2 new batsmen in here for North Coast. 128 for 4, just maybe starting to lose some momentum. Jerome Simpson though, he's come on and he has bowled 2 excellent deliveries. Let's wait to see how he finishes his over. It's going to be a left-hander, Ramon Diaz.
Yeah, just as I was saying, Jerome Simpson pitching up, and in fact, yorked him. He was yorked there. Yeah. The same, what would have been his advantage here? That's the length that Jerome Simpson bowled. He doesn't bowl anything else than that. He tries to pitch it up, tries to get inward movement into the right-handed batters. He did it, and it was either hit or miss. Had he missed his length by any margin, he would have been played away, but instead he gets the reward. Let's look at him here now. And there he is again. They're just pitching up. That's his length there. Diaz getting it out. He gets off the mark. So Simpson there, proving his worth, his very first delivery, cutting both the batter and the wicketkeeper in half.
And a difficult stage too to come on to be bowling in the 17th over at this time where batsmen are really looking to get after you. He's in for his first over, so he has definitely started well.
I had a conversation with him after the last match, and he said the skipper, being a guest player, doesn't really know him as such, you know, and that's why he was bowling so late.
Baliram is down the track, whipping this one into the gap. Should get 2. Granado is after it and helped out by McDavid. completes 2 runs. So Baliram is off the mark. 129 for 4. In fact, it's 131 for 4. 2 legal deliveries remaining in the Simpson over. Baliram, though, realizing that he's getting a bit of movement, is down the track. Just to negate whatever is there. Good comeback from Simpson. Pulling back the line a bit, length a bit.
He's come a long way from when he now started to play cricket. He loves cricket, really. And he said, no, he just tries to play when he has time. Of course, we know how family commitments are. It's a full toss. Good work by McDavid in the deep. Baliram will think you had missed out there. Yeah. That ball being a waist, should I say, a knee-high full toss.
He was on the move, Baliram. So a good over from Simpson comes to an end at the end of 17. It's 132 for 4.
Well, with 18 legal deliveries to go here, your predicted score of 155 seems to be on the cards, Kadir. The score that North Coast wanted to get at the toss, 170, seemed to be getting a bit further out of reach. But with Baliram there at the wicket, anything can happen. Especially with the other Ali, Shamir Ali, already bowled out. As we see a change at the southern end, Shamir Ali looking to come in.
Rafael Ali.
Sorry, yeah, Rafael Ali, the other Ali, sorry. Shamir Ali already bowled out. So Rafael Ali looking to come from the southern end, the Patrick Rampasad end. I don't know if that's official, so excuse me all who's listening. But of course, we love to pay homage to those who passed before us, who cut the path for us to follow.
You heard it from us here first. Rafael Ali back for his final over. 18th one of the innings. Those deep fielders again, a man sweeping, long off, long on, and deep mid wicket as well as a third man. This one is up in the air, and this one has gone all the way.
Oh, it's gone into the road there.
No, in fact, it's out the stadium.
Yeah, that's a massive hit. Over 100 yards there, definitely.
Yeah, 101 meters.
Yeah, 101 meters.
Yeah, in the slot, really.
Yeah. Meet and drink for Baliram here. And he's set. Yeah, it's out of the ground. The camera lens there, fighting to get to that ball.
Yeah, really giving the fans something to cheer about.
As we see in the stands there, it seems like Peter is getting set to have an interview. He signals for his 6. They're taking their time to get back to the ball. It's come back. It's checked to see if it's in good state.
So a good start to the over, 138 for 4. 6 off the first ball. Ali under some pressure.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, it's going to be a time of some pressure here for Ali. Baliram, a man who always, I bowled to him yesterday before, and it was tough bowling to him, I must say. He didn't hit me for any 6s, I think. I think he hit me for 1 6.
Are you being truthful?
Yes. He will confirm after.
Yeah, good comeback there from Ali, getting inside the wide line.
Yeah, that's what he has to do. He has to angle it across Baliram. He can't afford to get into his hitting region at all because he can hit a very, very long ball.
Well, he's a clean striker over cover. So if the plan here is to bowl wide to him, this just might be right up Baliram's alley. Just wait to see how Rafael goes. This time it's a back of a line delivery. It's up in the air. It's going to fall safe. Should come back for 2. Rouse out there. Keeps it down to just the 2. Wally pulling back the length.
Well, good bowling there, good intelligent bowling. You know, you can't set a field everywhere. As we see some of the fans, they've definitely traveled all the way. I just love that jersey. It's so, you know, patriotic. As you look, the action on the pitch, it's up. It's going straight. It's going all the way into the Diego Martin main road. So Baliram.
Yeah, giving this inning some impetus is Sachin Baliram. Second 6 in the over, 146 for 4. Baliram goes up to 17. And that one, 17 now, might just be a bit more reachable with these big hits already. 14 coming in the over.
Yeah, it's hard to bowl to Baliram. He's one of those players that can hit a long ball, clean striker. The cameraman taking some evasive action down there. He's one of the players who can really hit a finisher in the T20 game.
Yeah, he can really hurt you at this stage, Baliram. Another good comeback delivery from Ali.
Yeah, good comeback delivery, a leg by signal by the umpire. But I think more importantly than that, it gets Baliram up the other end for the other over. That's going to be against Jerome Simpson. That's going to be definitely a battle within a battle, because he likes to pitch on a good length. Baliram is not going to care in the 19th over. But that's looking forward. Let's look at the final delivery here. Ali will try to finish off strongly. He's already been hit for 2 sixes, conceded 1 for 15 in this over.
Yeah, one delivery to come. Diaz, though, is giving him the charge. So a dot delivery to finish off the 18th over. At the end of it, it's 147 for 4.
So at the end of 18, North Coast 147 for 4. We're going down to Peter C. Lewis. He's in the crowd.
Yeah, well, we're down here in the crowd, and I hear what this fan. What's your name, darling?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Okay, which part of Trinidad are you from?
I am from Paramin.
Oh, so wait. North Coast, Paramin. Explain that whole. Who you supporting out the most?
I am supporting number 23, Mr. Ramon Diaz. Yes?
Yes. Who is Mr. Ramon Diaz there?
That's my boyfriend.
Oh my goodness grief. Well, make some more noise, Mr. Ramon. Let me hear you. Wow. That's the only person you know on the side?
No, I know all of them.
All right. Who's the man who make 50 just now?
There's Guerra, and there's a next one. He's a guest player. I'm not too familiar with him.
And the next one?
But yes, and the next one too, yeah.
And the next one?
Yeah, and the next one.
Hey, listen, this...
And now getting that, his name is Mr. Medina, Mr. Andre Medina.
Oh, all right then. Well, with that one, we go back to you guys upstairs in the commentary booth.
Well, the fans are totally enjoying themselves here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Baliram, good work there back by McDavid in the deep. As we saw the fan there, Caitlin, she is supporting Mr. Diaz, Ramon Diaz. He's come with his support party. Let's see if it's going to help him here against Simpson. Yeah. Simpson with a good delivery to Baliram, though.
Yeah, come on, Ramon Diaz. Here's some backing for you in the stands. We would not want to see you. I want to see you do well here. Jerome Simpson back for his second over. Penultimate one of the innings. 148 for 4. Of course, the left-handed Diaz. So there is a sweep on the offside, a long off, long on, deep mid-wicket, and a third man. 5 fielders outside of the 30-yard circle. Inside, there's a backward pointer cover, extra cover, and a square leg. Simpson. Diaz is giving him the charge. Turns this one into the leg side. Get up the other end, get Baliram back on strike. Smart thing to do, though.
Yeah, definitely, you know, Baliram, the real finisher in this situation. And this ball here, just as on cue, I think this is going to be a judgment ball. It's either going to go or Simpson is going to get past, get a wicket of Baliram. The offer was there.
Yeah, he's looking for 2. A better return, and Baliram would have been in some trouble. It's Rouse out there. Franklin Rouse.
He needed to put it right over the top of the bales.
Yeah.
Place it where Meccano had to go and get it.
Good urgency shown there by Baliram. Brings up the 150. 150 for 4. There we see Baliram nowhere in the picture, really. The throw wasn't the best. It's Simpson again. This time Baliram launches this one all the way. Goes, it's gone out of here. Baliram with another huge hit, 104 meters. Baliram really coming to the party.
Yeah, he's a big hitter. We predicted that even before the inning started. Yeah, and what happens, Simpson, he just bowls one length, and that's it. He needs to get some variety. He just bowls one length. You know, in the longer version of the game, that's a good length. But in the T20 game, with the batters looking to go, that's in the slot early. And he just got under it. Was up, over, and out of here.
Yeah, it's not really smart bowling from Simpson, because the ball before, it was wide outside the off stump. Baliram had to fetch it. It was hit to that man.
In cover.
The sweeper. And he picked up 2. This time he changed his length, his line. And it was fuller, it was in the arc, it was in the slot, and asking to be hit at this stage. So it's 156 or 157 for 4. With just about 8 legal deliveries to come, and another ball being brought out there by the match referee, Stephanie Power.
Stephanie Power.
So 13 runs away from that 170. What's your prediction? What's your score here, Gordon?
Well, the way they're going there is 175, 180 is on the cards. They could definitely get 20 runs in this last 8 deliveries with Baliram on the go. Well, of course, he holds the key. Difficult batter to bowl to. Yeah, and he's trying to change the angle here. I think the problem for him is that he doesn't know Baliram really, and he's going to try to pitch a ball outside the off stump, and that's meat and drink for a batter like Baliram. And there he going into the pads. Good thinking.
Had he come back.
Yeah, had he given him any space, a leg by there. Yeah, had he given him any space, he would have definitely carted him out of here.
Yeah, good stuff there from Jerome Simpson. Of course, 1 delivery to come. 1 legal delivery, that is. Ramon Diaz is on strike. Again, he's giving him the charge. Into the long on area, thinking about 2. Should get 2 quite easily. So that would mean that Baliram is on strike for the final over. At the end of 19, it's 160 for 4. And we have Peter, who's in there again.
Listen, your friends here, what's the name?
They Mustafa and I Boy.
Mustafa and Boy. Mustafa and Boy, just give you problems all the time? All the time they're giving you problems?
Yeah.
The North Coast you from?
Marcus Bay.
So wait, so North Coast made up of all people from Paramin, Maracas, Blanchishes, and Squavers. So it's the whole North Coast. All right, then, but their side look like they're doing well, you know, so these guys come to support too. What do you come out to support? Monkey and all?
Yeah. He afraid, like he's studying, he watching the camera, he's frightened.
All right, you want to say goodnight? Say goodnight. All right, guys, when we go back upstairs to you.
Well, we have it all here at the Diego Sporting Complex. We've got beautiful ladies, men, and we've got the monkeys as well, as they're here all supporting the Diego Martin the North Coast team. Remember, you're watching the North Zone T20 tournament here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, as we see a bowling change at the southern end. As Nathaniel McDavid, he's going to bowl this crucial over, the final over in this innings here. He's going to be bowling to Sunil Baliram.
1.
Sachin Baliram, this one is hit straight, should get 2. Diaz is coming back, he'll get there safely. Good running between those 2, realizing that Baliram is the one that they want on strike.
That's okay, boy. That's okay, boy.
He's the man likely to clear the ropes.
Yes, Sachin, not Sunil. Of course, Sachin named after the famous test batter.
Catch it!
So he's on the air. The fielder is coming in, and he takes the catch. Good catch by Rouse. Baliram goes.
Yeah, Baliram goes for a well-played 28. A real innings of impetus, adding some life into the back end of the innings. Smart bowling by McDavid, realizing that Baliram was giving him the charge, pulled his length back a bit, and a good catch in the deep there. So they get rid of the danger man. 162 for 5. Baliram goes for 28. 4 legal deliveries to come in this, the final over.
Good cameo there by Baliram. He came in and just added an impetus. So Padella comes in. Darius Padella, the wicketkeeper batter.
Let me go, boys.
He's going to be facing.
Yeah.
He's got 4 legal deliveries to get some runs on it.
Well, it's no secret. Has to go after the bowling. Anything from here, I think it's really going to be a bonus. Getting past that 160 mark, that was 162 now for 5.
It was the amount called by the captain. You see, when they get between 160 and 170, and he has the bowling to defend it, he'll be leader in that, Kendall Guerra, as well as Claude Devines. Terrence James as well is going to bowl. So a lot of seam-up options for this North Coast team, but they've got 4 deliveries to make some runs here.
Goes past the edge.
Finish it off, boy. Finish off this over, boy. 2 runs alone in this over, boy. 2 runs in this over, boy.
So McDavid with 3 legal deliveries.
Catch it!
Padilla over the top. A straight hit.
1-1!
Should get 2.
He did.
Diaz is coming back. And not out, says the umpire. So good running in the end. A good throw from Rouse in the deep.
Yeah, good running there. A combination of good running and I think lazy fielding, really.
2 more, buddy. 2 more, boy. Let
That
me
throw
go, boy.
was not the best of throws. He had to go and get it.
So it's 164 for 5.
Catch
Good
it.
shot. Joseph, he puts him down. My goodness me. Joseph, it's the second time he's put down a catch. He put down the...
That's it. That's okay, buddy. That's okay, buddy.
Yeah, this time it's Padella. Meat and drink. It was into his lap, really. Had he left it and just hold his jersey, he would have taken that catch.
Yeah, he's in a crucial fielding position there at backward point for the right-hander. Square leg for the left-hander. So 1 legal delivery remain. 165 for 5. Ramon Diaz on strike. Can he get a big hit? Can he finish with a maximum? In fact, it's a dot delivery.
Stumped, he's lost.
Yeah,
he's out.
Lost his wicket.
Yeah, so at the end of 20 overs, the North Coast team, after being put into bat, they're 165 for 5, led by a score of 50 by their skipper. That was Kendall Medina. Kendall Guerra. We have Kendall Guerra there with Peter.
Right. So we're here with Mr. Guerra. Mr. Guerra, your score, side did well. You brought all your fans out today, right? Can I bring more?
Yeah, just today's the first we kind of scrambled to come down, but going forward, you will see fans. Once get around the North Coast outside, fans also come out.
So you're happy with the score that you made tonight?
Not happy, but it's a good score, competitive score. We have some good bowlers, so once we bowl in the right areas, we should be fine.
All right then. Well, we want to wish you all the best, and hopefully, you're successful and you win.
Yeah, North Coast is our crowd favorite anyway we go, right? So keep going, and we hope we come out victorious in the end too.
All right then. Well, there you have it. Back to you guys upstairs.
So you heard it there from Kendall Guerra. He said he's not happy, but he'll take it. 165 for 5. It is at the end of 20 overs, and we take a look at some of the highlights from the North Coast innings. It started with some good bowling from Shamir Ali, who had James bowled there. And this one was down the leg side, went for 5 wides. Medina, though, he played a good hand, just starting, getting going in his innings. And then this was the LBW decision after Guerra that time. Credit from umpire Wilson. Medina continued to play well, though. Continued to find the boundary. Continued to rotate strike well. Him and Guerra, Kendall Guerra, formed a nice partnership just short of 100.
Catch it!
Guerra using the long handle over mid-wicket.
Catch it!
A lovely drive there by Medina that found the boundary as well. McDavid,
Catch it!
too, was roughed up a bit. So all the way for 6.
Catch it! Oh.
Danraj felt the pinch as well. Long handle again from Guerra.
Oh.
Medina, this was his 50, tickled behind square. Well played, a deserved half-century. Guerra, though, continued to play some big shots, continued to bat well, and this was his 50. Guiding this one past the one fielder. Bringing up a deserved 54. The skipper, Kendall Guerra. And Simpson was introduced late into the attack, started well, and eventually he picked up the big wicket there of Guerra. Poles everywhere. Was going Friday evening, why not? And then entered Baliram to give this inning some impetus. A cameo, a couple of maximums out of the ground. Simpson here, this one went all the way into the agricultural field.
Catch it!
And then McDavid in the final over had the final say. Rouse taking the catch. Baliram made a 28 cameo. And then the final wicket. Diaz stumped off the final delivery. So it's 165 for 5. Gordon, what's your thoughts there?
I think it's a very good total on this track, 165. It's all up to the bowlers now, as I think we're going to have a bit of a presentation to take place down at the ground of the fans. So we're going to go across to partner in crime, Abbas and Peter C. Lewis. They're just getting things organized. But Kadir, it's a good innings for me, as we have Peter C. Lewis.
Right, so we're here now with tonight's fan of the match, and her name is Brittany Hazelwood. Should you come. Right, so they're here now. They're going to present Brittany with her prize. Wow, Brittany win her prize. Let's have a quick chat with Brittany here. Brittany, blow that thing some more. All right, Brittany, so you're practicing for when you win, right?
Yes.
So you're sure North Coast winning tonight?
Of course, have no doubts with that.
All right then, so North Coast is going to win?
Of course.
All right then, well that's it. We're going to take a short break. When we get back with more action here at the North Zone T20 cricket competition. We're live on M&ETV.
response here. Invincible require 166 for victory. The opening pair is Shamir Ali and Franklin Rouse. North Coast piling up 165 for 5. Andre Medina getting to 53. Guerra getting an even 50. Sachin Baliram with 28 in the back end. And now it's up to Franklin Rouse and Sachin and Shamir Ali to go about getting this 166 for victory. Gordon Pierre, what are your thoughts?
It's going to be a competitive total. Now, these two batters, they need to play the innings. They need to do just what Medina and Gerald did. They play themselves in, and they show that if you take your time and play yourself in, there's runs to be had out on this track. Of course, that man, Claude Devines, he's going to be very important to this, to defending this total. He bowls quite a heavy ball. Yeah, not lightning fast, but he bowls a heavy ball. And this wicket here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex, well prepared by Mario Balcon. You know, and we have to put our hats out to the groundsmen who come out here each day to ensure that this wicket stays in the good quality that it is. But this wicket, it has runs, but it also helps the bowlers. So Claude Devines, he's going to be a key here. But he's going to be bowling to, it seems to be Ali, who's going to take first strike. And that's going to be a very important battle here.
Yeah, it's going to be Claude Devines from the Patrick Rampersad end. And the deep fielders again at long on. And the other man out at third man. So Claude Devines with new ball in hand. Ali on strike, 166 for victory. A bit of shape there for Devines, but started wide and just kept going wider and wider, so it's signaled wide by the umpire. Invincibles are off and running. Ali, though, had a good hand in the first game. Yeah, this was a wide delivery. Yeah, he had a good hand. He had a 36 against Santa Cruz. Played really well. This one he's punching. That's a good feeling there from the captain himself, Guerra. Can't prevent a single, though. Was it firmly to him?
Some good feeling there by Guerra. He's led his team well here this afternoon. He's already scored 50 with the bat. You can expect him to do some bowling as well.
Yeah. There's some good bowlers on show for the North Coast. Claude Devines, of course, Kendall Guerra, Andre Medina, and company. This one, Rouse is going over the top. There is no one back there, so it's going to dribble into the boundary for 4. So a good positive start here by the Invincibles. It's a 6 without loss. Rouse gets off the mark with a boundary.
Yeah, that ball pitched up in the slot really. It's given width, it's pitched up, and Rouse just using his feet, opening the face. He didn't get the best of connections, but he got enough, and there's no one sweeping out there as we see that change in the field coming. As we see going out there is Baliram to patrol the cover region boundary. It's up in the air.
And this one is up in the air. The middle fielder is getting under it. Oh, and he holds on. James takes the catch. And Rouse, my, a 4 and out. Devines and the North Coast strike. They are elated. They get their first wicket. 6 for 1 in the first over.
A very important wicket there. That of the danger man, Rouse.
Yeah, it was not smart batting there from Franklin Rouse. Realizing that the mid-off was up and just tried to go over him. Got a lot of height, not the distance. And a good catch there by James. Terrence James with a safe pair of hands. Devines strike, and look at the celebrations. We've seen some ecstatic celebrations in this T20. And the North Coast, their fans are celebrating. Rouse departs. The new man, Raphael.
Yes, Rafael Ali, he went well with the ball. He'll have to do it now with the bat. But you saw a Hennessy celebration there by Devins. A lot of things going on here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
Yeah. So now, Gordon, it's up to the opening pair with the ball. Now they have to do it with the bat. Left-handed Rafael Ali with a task on his hands, losing that early wicket. It's always, it's never easy when you're chasing a score above 160 to just lose that early wicket. Always tends to set you back. You have to, rethink your strategy, rethink your plans, and come again. See how Ali goes about this. For the left-hander, the deep fielder's out at third man and the long on. Here is Devins, buoyed by that wicket. This time he's down the leg side. Didn't make the adjustment. Wide signal by the umpire. 7 for 1.
Well, it's a reasonable start for the North Coast team here. But they do not want to give away any extras. 165, a good total. But it can disappear very quickly if you're not disciplined.
Yeah, that's the key. This time he made the adjustment, a good delivery in the channel. Left alone by Rafael Ali as he looks to get going in this game. And the Invincibles, they would want to bounce back here from defeat in their first game. Of course, this is action in Group 2 of the North Zone T20. And again, Devins with a badly line delivery down the leg side. Not happy with that.
The two Ali's here. We're all facing.
Couple of Ali's in. So it's Devins again. Again, this one is down the leg side. Mixed bag here, really, from Claude Devins. It had a 4, it had a wicket, a couple of wides. Everything really in this first over. Getting a bit of shape, he's just not getting it on the right area.
Yeah, not this kind of start that he would have wanted. Here, Devins as he go change the angle.
So just brushes the pad on the way through. So that's a dot. Already 4 wides in the over.
They just changing the angle, going around the wicket to the left-handed batter.
Yeah, real hopeful appeal there from Claude Devins, but the first one is done and dusted. It's 9 for 1. Rouse, the man out in the first over, he went for 4. So Rafael Ali and Shamir Ali looking to repair this early damage done. And it's going to be spin from the Mario Belcon and Andre Medina. It is off breaks.
Interesting decision though. I think the new ball, I always want to give my new ball to the faster bowlers, especially in this wicket where you would have seen that the seamer bowlers would have gotten more than the spinners. You want to use that new ball. You saw the opening pair of Shamir and Ralph Ali get some movement with the new ball. You also saw the variable pace, just hitting the wicket and just slowing up off the track. So I don't think it's a decision that I definitely like, but we'll see how it works here for this team.
Yeah, I'm getting you're really traditional with your bowling options. You want to see seam-up options right at the start. But when you take a look at Medina, he's very quick through the air. He really spears them in. Yeah. He's very quick through the air. He's quite a tricky customer, though. You know that new ball is going to slide on. It's not going to spin much.
Run him out. Easy.
On target.
Well done.
Single taken. Left hand, right hand combination.
Always a difficult proposition to a bowler, as we see. Yes, that's a family there of the manager, really. Mr. Ali, father of Ralph Ali.
Of course, the father-in-law of
Kyron
Pollard. Rafael Ali, though, yet to get off the mark. He's on the back foot.
Think calm ball.
His demeanor, though, is a really relaxed one. Rafael Ali.
Yeah. Fierce competitor, though, make no mistake.
Pull away.
He's going to run to the fence for four. He chases only to retrieve. Teaser, you call that? You're tracking all the way, but it's not. You're not going to get it. It's going to go into the fence. Having some fun in the stands there. Some of the fans. Yeah. Ali just getting inside of it and pulling it away. The fielder showing a good foot speed. But he was always tracking and never going to get in there. That was Akil.
Yeah, one.
This time it's down the leg side. Wide signal by umpire Wilson. Just losing his rate, Medina. Of course, he would have the confidence, you know, coming into this bowling effort. Of course, with a 50 when he batted. Flight to delivery, Yorker length, really. Good comeback from him. 15 for 1. Looking to pull again. And they can't get a single. So good over. Comes to an end. 15 for 1 at the end of 2. And we have it all here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. The young, the old, the animals, the players. Do make your way here to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Action. She's just enjoying the cricket on field.
Yeah, we're in 50 for 1. After 2, as we see on the field, Thomas, as you're talking about he's feeling out at the, he's off the field. Recently on the field, so I think he's having a time.
Akil Guerra, new bowler. And
don't waste the new ball.
It's not a bad start from Guerra. But when you look at cricket, in the modern times, in the cricket that's those ball tournaments, is spin in the first 6 overs.
I'm going to agree with you there, but you've got to use horses for courses. Not because it's done internationally. You would have good bad bounce, but you got behind it.
Relax.
Some good feeling there. It may just be the difference between these two teams, as we see some ones. of the tees. The smile as she enjoys there the Sunshine Snacks. We say thank you to Sunshine Snacks, the sponsor of the fan of the match. And that fan was one from North. Of course, they came down in a bus load, so it's shared all around. And the toss, it's gone all the way for 6. It got the full treatment over the side screen and into the Diego Martin main road.
Yeah, poor delivery from Guerra. Full toss asking to be hit and met with the full face of the bat. That's not going to please those fans, but they're still celebrating, they're still jubilant.
Yeah. So back to the conversation about the spinners opening the bowling. This wicket, as you would have seen, is helping the medium pacers, right? So you want to, if you have a healthy batch of them, you have James, you also have the skipper, Kendall Guerra, you've got Devines. You don't want to, that's 12 overs of medium pace. You don't want to bowl spinners because they say in the international game spinners bowl. No. I disagree with that. Of course, I'm a bit biased. I'm declaring my bias immediately. But we like to get the hard ball in our hands. You're just able to get a bit more swing. You're able to come off the track, and whatever is in the wicket, you can use it. But the game has evolved, and I guess...
Yeah, but I get what you're saying, though, but remember, we're taking into consideration this is the 4th game on this particular surface. We've seen in the first innings that some are staying low, and the slow bowlers, they could get some pitches from the surface.
Well done, buddy.
Again. So just the 6 runs coming from the Guerra over. At the end of 3, Invincible 22 for 1. At the similar stage, the North Coast were 10 for 1. So the Invincibles are
North Coast had a very slow start, a very sedate start, until they got going all around the 8 over or so. But back to that discussion that you're having, we're playing what we saw tonight. The North Coast team were 10, after 2 overs were 10 for 1 or whatever. And that was because of the medium pace bowlers. In fact, their first 6 overs out of the power play, I think they were probably, how much out the first 6 overs?
26.
Yeah, 26 for 2 after 6 overs. And out of the 6 overs, 5 was pace. Because we had Ali, Samir Ali bowling his 3, and then, in fact, all 6 was pace. Yeah, the 2 Ali bowlers. But the spinners are doing a good job here for North Coast. And as they say, it's not, as long as you get a job done, that's what matters.
Single taken.
Yeah, so the spinners are proving their worth here. Medina bowling good tight over. And so we see, as we see, Medina continuing. He's gone well. He's beating Ali. That's Ralph Ali outside the off stump. Short, he's cutting it. Cutting well past Thomas. And into the boundary for 4. So some wood on off for there. It was short, it was wide. It asked to be hit and it was given the treatment by Ali. Ralph Ali just rocking back and cutting it away past the backward point region and down to the boundary for 4.
Yeah, good shot with an offer there and put away nicely into the gap. Picks up 4.
So looking to continue here, Medina. He did well with the ball, with the bat, scoring 53 runs, 53 invaluable runs for his team. Now looking to get the job done with the ball. Guinea short outside the off stump. Good fielding out in the deep there by Baliram. Very good cricketer, Sachin Baliram.
Yeah, good outfielder, good arm, good pair of hands. Yeah, really handy cricketer. Shamir Ali though, 4 not out. He is a key man for the Invincibles. If they have to chase down this one, 6-6. This time he's down the track. Can't get a single. Some good fielding there by Thomas.
Yeah, Peter Thomas showing that he can do it. He may be looking a bit on the more mature side. As we have Peter in the stands.
I'm here now with Vincent first. Vincent, which side are you really supporting tonight?
Well, boy, I supported the Invincible side. I wasn't playing the second game I played. The first one I wasn't so hot. But they're looking like a better improvement side for this one. So I hope they win this one.
Yeah, nah, it's our whole set of people in North Coast watching you right now on the Vex, eh?
Well, boy, it's their hard luck because, I mean, so far, Invincible looking the better side tonight.
Yeah, man, but North Coast was batting good.
Yeah, but when it was the all-round game, so far, North Coast start very slow, and they're going to make more runs than 160, 168. But the Invincible so far looking good, and I'm backing them tonight.
So you backing them tonight?
I'm backing them tonight.
Right, I have a whole $5 on the North Coast.
Come again?
I have a whole $5 on the North Coast.
$5?
Yeah.
I will double that.
Aye, well, back to you guys upstairs. There we go.
Well, the match commissioners may not like that wager there, but Peter, he's got his money on the North Coast. The skipper, he's coming in though from the southern end. Of course, you know, I'm feeling a whole lot better. There's still some shine on the ball, and a big fast is gonna be bowling from the southern end. He's bowling right arm or wrong?
Left. Yeah, left arm over Kendall Guerra.
Yeah, left arm over, sorry. Oh, and immediately we see the ball carrying through to the keeper.
Yeah, that's what got you off of your seat.
That's what got me off my seat. That's what I like to see. The big fast bowler with the cherry. Look at it here. Just hanging the bat outside there. We're looking for the uppercut. Beaten for pace. So Guerra, first with the bat, now with the ball, trying to lead the North Coast home. Yeah, he said, once North Coast and Kendall Guerra is on the grounds, expect action. So Kendall Guerra here, backing his talk with the walk. So Ali there, Ralph Ali just getting in behind it, turning it out on the onside. They get the quick single. Well, this is going to be very interesting here. Samir Ali has been very sedate thus far, only on 4. That's something that you don't see very often. Probably setting himself a big one here. He'll want to carry this team home. But it's going to be Guerra here. And I think this is going to be the last 3 deliveries in this over. It's going to be a very important moment in the game.
Yeah, Guerra. No surprises why he's getting all that bounce. Quite a tall bowler.
At the toss, I had to put my hand up to do the interview. And I'm 6'1". He's about probably 6'6", somewhere around there. Short, and he just rocks back. He puts them over the top, over the mid-wicket region and down to the boundary for 4. So fighting fire with fire. It was short, it stood up and asked to be hit. Samir Ali just rocked back and pulled it over. It was going outside the off stump. He took it from outside the off stump. It was more the length than the line. It was short and it asked to be hit, given the full treatment here by Ali.
Yeah, good shot there. Back of a length. Quick transfer of the weight. Got a boundary, 33 for 1.
Into the 5th over. Going handily at this stage.
Yeah, that has brought a field change. The man now has dropped back to deep mid-wicket.
Playing the dummy. When he would have been looking for a short ball, he pitched it up. Good intelligent bowling there by Guerra. Ali rehearsing a lofted drive. He's got the top edge.
This one is pulled nicely behind square this time. So excellent shot to finish off the 5th over. 37 for 1.
Well, it's good batting here by Ali, beginning to get his knock going. You can't bowl him short, really. He's not afraid of fast bowling, if you can call Guerra fast. So he just rocked back and pulled it away for 4.
Yeah, so a good start. A good flowing start from the Invincibles. At this similar stage at the end of 5, North Coast with 20 for 2.
Well, we're seeing, I think Peter C. Lewis is getting ready for an interview. But it's going to be Medina to continue. A lot of field changes as they get into the last over of the power play.
Medina's going to continue. He's going to bowl his 3rd over. Final one of the power play.
Just going down the leg side, probably just coming off the pad. A dot delivery.
Have one, buddy, have one. Think I'm on.
So the North Coast team, they'll definitely want to get a wicket now. These two looking ominous, this partnership.
Bolas!
Quick single there by the two Alis. It was Ralph. Just come over the pad. And he just looked to run too quickly. So it's Samir Ali who's on strike. S. Ali on strike. So Medina looking to continue here. He's gone well though, Kadir.
Yeah, he's done well so far, Medina.
One, relax.
Pushed nicely to long on. Picking up a single there is Shamir. Shamir though, he really looks as though he wants to bat long. He's setting up here. You know, he's not come out in that similar fashion as we saw in the first game, all guns blazing. Been a more sedate start, watchful start.
So it's Ralph Ali, R. Ali on strike. Shot back past the bowler. It's going to be just a wrong. But it beats James to the fence. So Ralph Ali here showing his all-round skill.
Rafael Ali flat batted over the head of Medina and goes into the boundary for 4. Good shot, good straight hit. Always value for money when he hits straight. Rafael goes up to 21, 43 for 1. It is. This one is a short delivery, helped along. This one is going to go the boundary again. Overcompensating there was Medina, and Ali pouncing again. Back-to-back boundaries.
And the North Coast don't want things to get away from them here. We saw in the last over, Samir Ali gets it going against Guerra, and now Rafael Ali following up against Medina here. Again, 2 bad deliveries really. That one was short, it asked to be hit. He took it from outside the off stump though. But at that length, you're definitely asking the batter to really take you to pieces, especially with the field in. It's on tickled. Good fielding there at the short fine leg region. So that's the end of the over. And we have Peter in the crowd. So Peter is not yet ready for us. As the 2 Alis continue to bat at the end of the 6th over. The score Invincible looking to get a 166 to win their 47 for 1 at the end of the power play.
Yeah, excellent power play from the Invincibles. 47 for 1 represents a very good start. I know it's been a bit of a up and down effort from the North Coast bowlers. They've not been too penetrative, and the Invincibles have cashed in on some bad deliveries.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of 4 balls as we see bowling change at the southern end. The captain coming off. He's bringing in the bowler. Not quite sure. Yes, Darrell Dennison taking over the attack here. Now Dennison, bit of a veteran. He'll have to get his line and length correct early because Shamid Ali has settled. And there's short, I think it's pitch up. Oh, the fielder really making a hash of it. It was pitched up. Ali went for the driver, and the fielder came in, and it still went over his head for 4.
Yeah, this one, had he been right back on the ropes, it would have fell in his midriff. He was coming in a bit too quick, went over his head, 1 bounce into the boundary for 4.
Yeah, that's Akil Guerra. And it's a no ball. There, that one just over the waist high, so it's going to be a free hit. So Dennison, Darrell Dennison.
Yeah, he's under some pressure.
He had the opportunity to get a wicket in the first delivery. It was muffed.
Run him out, man. He's afraid. Get it, Sachi.
Good work there in the field there by Baliram. Also doing some good running there is Peter Thomas. He doesn't look like any spring chicken, but if you see him move in the field, you're quite impressed.
Yeah. It's always good to see the mix of youth and the old. Ali down the track, comes off the inner half of the bat. Just a single though.
Just a single. Runs flowing freely here.
Mm-hmm.
And things not looking too good for the North Coast team. You said the young and the old. I want to change it up and say the young and the experience. You know, we guys are the wrong side of 30 and 40. We tend to call ourselves the experienced campaigners. not necessarily the whole campaigners. There's a good delivery. It just played out and they're able to jog through for a single. It's getting a bit too easy here, Kadir.
Yeah.
I think the North Coast team, they need to find some way to pull things back. The feet is spread now. So using his feet there, Samir Ali.
Stop, buddy, good stop.
Yeah, and Medina putting in the dive. You're hearing the stump mic, the keeper, Padella saying he's only diving over the ball, man. But he's definitely putting it in the dive.
So Dennison with one delivery to finish this over. Come back well in this over though. You know, first ball went for 4, then a no ball, 3 hits, and then 3 singles.
And the finger goes up, yeah. He went across the line. No one to blame but himself, Ralph Ali. Dennison, what a comeback. He gets the breakthrough. The dangerous Ralph Ali goes. LBW, Dennison. He's not happy with the decision. I love to see the replay, but he went across the line. If he was hit in line, he's definitely got to go.
Yeah, he walked right across.
Pretty close. Pretty close. He walked across. Not sure if you would have seen the leg stump.
Benefit of the doubt going to the bowler on this occasion.
He's not a happy camper.
Coming into the wicket for Invincible, number 21, Nathaniel McDavid.
So 57 for 2 at the end of 7 overs. At the end of 7, 57 for 2. Nathaniel McDavid, new man, guest player, in at 4.
This is going to be an important partnership. Ali going there. It was a very close decision. Of course, we have the replay here that we can look at. The umpire, they see it in one motion. They got to just rehearse in their mind what they just saw. And he would have seen Ralph Ali walk across the stumps really and been struck in what deemed to be in front. He would have then had to put in his mind whether the ball would have continued along the path and not would have done too much to go down the leg side. And I think that's where Ali would have been disappointed. That's Ralph Ali. You would have felt that it would have just been doing enough to go down the leg side. I think had the tram lines gone down, it would have been hitting in line, impact in line, no, pitching in line, impact in line, but umpire's call. Yeah, and it would have stood.
A bowling change from the Maribel Conend. Terrence James, the new man. Good start here from James, a swing and a miss from Shamir.
Yeah, another one of the seam-up options for this North Coast team. Yeah, a team with riches in that aspect. Yeah. Safe. Peter Thomas, good return. Some good work there by Peter Thomas. But the 2 batters getting through for 2 runs.
Yeah, excellent work there by the experience. Peter Thomas.
Yes, you
the 2 though.
You corrected yourself well. Jumping safely, but look at the fielding. On the turn. Yeah, he's showing that age is just a number. And all is all in the mind.
Of course, he shares the same ideology as my good friend.
And breaking the stumps, the keeper. And then they're able to run through for a quick single. But James looking quite impressive. He's beating the batters for pace.
Yeah, good start there by Terrence James.
He'll be looking to try to pull things back for his team. The runs were just beginning to flow for the Invincible team. Good breakthrough in the last ball of the last over by Dennison. McDavid facing his very first delivery. He's facing Terrence James. James just going down the leg side. Apologizing to the keeper. White signal by umpire Sean Wilson. So steaming in here, James. A nice smooth run up he has.
Yeah, good stuff there from James.
Diaz putting in the dive and roll. It seems like it's something they practice up at the North. A lot of players putting in that dive and roll.
I think it might be due to the pristine condition of the outfield.
Nice and swinging delivery there. But just playing it out up the onside of the pitch. That's McDavid. And they're able to get through for a single.
Shamir Ali, 23 not out. Been there from the start.
It's up in the air. Cries of catch it. But the only person catching that is the person on the agricultural that lands outside.
Nonchalantly played there by Ali. Went all the way. 102-meter hit from Shamir Ali. A pitched up delivery, given a full treatment. And take a look at it. It's gone out of here.
Yeah, it was in the slot. Asking to be hit. Ali, he's been there a while. And he's setting himself a big one here. So we're going to have Miss Power. Going to have to come out again to replace the ball. The Mary Boys ground here at the Digger Martin Sporting Complex. Not a small ground, but a lot of balls have sailed clean out of the ground. So a lot of big hitting here. Of course, this denotes Zone T20. As we see the North Coast team having a bit of a team meeting. They would know that runs are leaking. The runs required now going under 100. 98 more required. All of 12 overs to get it. That's 72 deliveries to get it from.
98 from 72. The equation seems to be in the batting team favor, but we saw what happened last night. And I'm sure the Invincibles would have seen that. And they would not want the same fate.
Yeah, take a wicket. Any one of the cats among the pigeons. I said that last night about the cats being among the pigeons, and in fact the cat ate all of the pigeons because it was the combined team that really collapsed like a pack of cards or dominoes lined up, and it was Shannon who was able to claim victory. Good 100 by Unel Ryan, the first of the North Zone T20 tournament 2023. But in the end, it was a bittersweet celebration.
Yeah, not often you find a batter scoring 100 and his team go on to lose the game. But that's what happened last night. A real nail biter that the Shannon Sports Club were able to win. Daryl Dennison, though, coming back for his second over.
He'll hope that he can definitely get a wicket here. He's bowling to McDavid. You want to keep him on strike and build a bit of pressure. So good dot delivery. As we see Dennison continuing. It's a beautiful drive, not a man mover in test match cricket. You wouldn't even run those then.
Yep.
It was flighted by Dennison. McDavid just leant on it. It flew through the covers.
Yeah, excellent shot there by McDavid. Through extra cover all the way into the boundary for 4. Good start here, 72 for 2. Dennison with some prodigious flight. Again, drill there, but there is protection there. Should get 2. Devine with not the strongest of arms.
Good work there by Devines there, Claude Devines. He was able to move well. That was the important factor there. After this over, comment about the arms. There's a shot. This time it's in the gap. Medina gets across. He's just respecting Medina's arm a little bit. That was us getting to. I find a lot of fast bowlers don't have good arms. You know, you remember Courtney Walsh, she used to bowl the ball in. You know, but in the modern game, at this level, I find a lot of bowlers who bowl seam up. They get into the ball, and that throw seems to be a dilly-dally throw. You expect a rifle throw from these guys with those big, powerful shoulders.
Yeah.
Ali using his feet, going through the bowler. So it's going to be only one though. Medina there, he's been in the action. Been in action with the bat, with the ball, and in the field. Seems to be an action-packed player. As Dennison trying to get a breakthrough here. His team definitely needs it.
Get it.
This one is swatted away. One bounce into the boundary for 4. Another tossed-up delivery. I'm not sure this is the right move here to really bowl Dennison for another over. He's not really doing much with the ball. It's not turning, and he's just throwing it up, almost as though he's saying, just hit me. And that's what McDavid and Ali are doing at this stage. Nothing Baliram could do about that one.
Just chasing out there. Yeah, and we got Peter C. Lewis in the stands.
Yeah, so Josh, you're supporting whose side tonight?
I supporting.
Can you remember the side you're supporting? The side you're supporting, what's the name of the side? Invincible, is that the name of the side?
Invincible.
Right, so what number you going on bat?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Me go on battle.
What you is?
But I just entertainer.
You say entertainer?
Yes.
Oh.
And here we go then. I see, man, go make them win this game tonight.
You go make them win this game?
Yes.
What is your secret? Tell me.
Nah, I can't tell you that.
What do you mean you can't tell me a secret?
No, I can't tell you a secret.
So so after all you win tonight, you win in the tournament?
Yes.
I want some of what you drinking, boy, partner. Here we're going on. Back to them fellas up in the stands there, boy. Yeah.
Well, it's James here and Peter C. Lewis in the stands there with a very entertaining interview there. Entertaining someone in the crowd. Josh is his name. I think we can say drinking is his game. I think the sponsors, Hennessy, would definitely like to be his representative, or probably Johnny Walker. That's a full toss.
Yeah, this one is hammered away. One bounce again, a full toss by James, deposited over that backward point region, goes into the boundary.
Signal on
another
no ball,
4.
and it's also going to be a free hit. So it's a no ball for height. So losing the plot here, North Coast. You can see the body language of the fielders just dropping. And it's at the other end, we're supposed to be getting that camera work.
Yeah, not a front foot.
Not a front foot, no ball, and no ball for height. Yeah.
This one is whipped away, Guerra. Some good work there from the skipper, getting to the ball quick. And then changing the thoughts of two.
Yeah. Good work there by Guerra. And North Coast needs something special now.
Flicked away, Guerra again into the action. Just a single.
And he's doing the right thing, getting to the ball quickly. You know, so he's getting the ball quickly, making sure the batters have second thoughts about turning to go for another run. As it's going to be James, Terrence James, steaming in. As we continue to see beautiful fans coming into the stands. This one just flicked off the legs. Just pushing to the offside. Just a bit distracted here. As we see lovely fans just continue to stream in here. The place to be is the Digger Martin Sporting Complex this Friday evening.
Yeah, what a better way to spend your Friday evening in the Digger Martin Sporting Complex. Driven nicely. Man back there. Just a single.
Yeah. Guerra back there, Kilgera. Doing the fielding.
Deep fielders at third man. Sweeper, long off, long on. Deep backward square.
That's a good delivery. And then good fielding there. So that's 10 overs gone. At the end of 10 overs, Invincible looking to get 166 for victory. Then 90 for 2 as McDavid, he's on 18. Shamir Ali, he opened the innings. He's 33. I think we've got some of the highlights of the first 10 overs of this Invincible reply. So as the players take their Blue Waters water break, we're going to get something to drink here as well. We'll be back in a few.
76 runs of 60 remaining deliveries.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Dagobah Sporting Complex. As we've got Peter C. Lewis, who's in the stands.
Right, so I'm here now with Mr. Usman Ali, the manager of the Invincible team. Now, Mr. Ali, last time you were here, you didn't do so well. You're hoping to do better tonight?
Tonight, yes.
What did you do different that you think will happen tonight?
I had a chat with the guys and let them know there was some errand went on. We got to pull up and get things right.
All right, and you feel that they're going on course to get things right
tonight? Tonight for me.
Tonight is the night for you, you're sure?
Yes, I'm sure about that. Confident.
Confident.
Guys enjoying themselves.
Well, all right then. Well, I also feel that your number one fan, Josh, have more confidence than anybody here today that they will do it.
Yes.
How long has the Invincibles been around?
Josh?
No, the Invincibles. How long has the team been around?
We reigning for over 90 years.
90 years?
Yeah, we second the Queen's Park Cricket Club.
Wow. On that note, we go back upstairs to the guys upstairs. Over 42 years.
And then takes it over.
Wow. Well, Jerome, with that piece of information, we go upstairs.
From the southern.
Yes, we see a change in the bowling. The guest player, Sachin Balirama, looking to bowl here from the southern end. He's bowling to Samir Ali. Starts down the leg side. Ali would think he would have missed out there. But I just want to help that one around the corner. So some big information there. Invincible around for 90 plus years. And it's good to know that, you know, players, as you say, the manager, Usman Ali there, saying that he would have played for the club and then taken over the club as manager. And, you know, that's how the battle is passed in this relay of core life. Top edge.
No, it's in fact the full face of the bat, Gordon. It's gone all the way behind square for another boundary. And again, the change in bowling is not really stemming the flow of runs. It keeps coming for the Invincibles. 95 for 2. You see this one made a lot of height, got the distance as well. One bounce into the boundary behind square for 4. Now they've moved the man around who was at deep mid wicket. They've moved him to behind square now.
He played a full-blooded shot, but he didn't get it. He wasn't in total control of it, but it was safe enough. At that time, nobody behind square there, but they've made the adjustment. The length, more than anything there, not the right length. And there he makes the adjustment, pitched up. Good work there by Peter Thomas. He's feel better than people half his age here. Oh, no, it seems to be a no, or wide.
Can't be a wide.
It can't be a wide. Not sure what's the signal there. Oh, it's a no ball because of the feel.
Oh, lapse in concentration there from one of the fielders who should have been inside the circle. They allowed 5 outside. So for that infringement, cost is a no ball.
And a free hit.
So free hit on offer here. A chance for McDavid to free the arms a bit. He's not getting all of this one. Just a single.
He'll take that of the free hit. So at the half-hidden stage here, what do you think the North Coast team discussion would have been in that water break?
Well, I think really to just get some tight overs in, build some pressure, and we know what pressure can do. It brings a fall of wickets, and I think they really need something. They need a spark from somewhere, wicket probably. But at this time, it's really easy going for the Invincibles. 99 for 2. So I think, yeah, just an opportunity for somebody just to bowl a tight over, backed up by another tight over, and then probably, you know, you take it from there.
Just 67 now needed from just guided down. Run. Oh, dear. Clearly, careless there. Careless, really. careless and sloppy. So you had to add careless to sloppy by both the keeper and the fielder there. So that brings up the 100 for Invincible in 10.4 overs. And with 52 deliveries left, they've got to get 62 from 56 deliveries.
Yeah.
Short.
This one is pulled away into the gap.
In fact, over. That's gone all the way for 6. Yeah, he just rocked back there. That was Ali.
I got a good piece of that one. Short delivery from Baliram. And given the full treatment there by Shamirali. 81-meter hit out on that side. Moves up to 45.
So Ali here, just going easily here.
So it's 59 required from 54 deliveries. Just over 6 runs to the over.
It's very easy, the equation. But we said that yesterday. And you know what happened? The cart, the wheels falling off the cart for the combined team. I'm sure the Invincible team would
59 runs of 54 deliveries.
He's down the track, opening the face. Terrence James here. He'll be trying to get a breakthrough. McDavid has come on quietly without much ado. He's gotten to 20.
Yeah, he has played the situation well, realizing that Ali is likely to get the ball away. He's in there from the start. He's quietly gone up to 20. Shamir Ali is 47. 108 for 2. Into over number 12. At what stage would you bring back the big quick? The tall guy, that's Captain Guerra, who has some work to do here. He's not going to catch up with this Guerra. He's all the way for 4. A bad delivery again from James. A full toss on the leg stump, asking to be hit.
Yeah, full toss just on the hip. Yeah, he's just whipping it off the legs there. Full.
Keep going, Bumpy. No freebies, Bumpy.
The North Coast stands, the North Coast fans in the stands, they're pretty quiet. They've been silenced. You could hear a pin drop here. You see Peter Taylor there. He's been in the action a lot. So it's Samir Ali here. Just 3 away from a well-played 50. There's a full toss. Return for 2. Not the best of returns. And they get back for 2. So Ali, he's on 49. What an innings this has been by Ali. He started off slowly here. Again, and it's really a lesson to youngsters that you could set yourself even in a T20 game. Good feeling there by Diaz. And that's the end of the 12th over. And Peter C. Lewis who's been very active in the stands. He's waiting.
Well, I'm here now with Shirley Lewis. You know, it's no relative of mine, but she's a Lewis all the same, so I guess we're family, right?
I could say that. All of we is one family.
That's why I say Lewis is good people.
So true, so true.
That's what we talk about. So you were telling me that, you know, you're an umpire?
No, I was a scorer first. Since
Right.
1968, I've been scoring for a side called Unity. Then I went on to score for Sweet Revenge and now Barataria.
Wow, so you've been around cricket a while now?
Over 50 years.
Wow, you've been a fan of cricket for longer than I have been around.
Well, I don't know your age, but maybe that is true.
Yeah, as a young boy, I now turned 19 yesterday.
I took the umpiring course during the COVID. I did the umpiring course, level 1 and final written.
So you could be an umpire out there?
Yeah, supposed to be.
All right then. Well, on that note, we go back upstairs to the Coventry team.
Yes, some good history there, you know. And the fans, they come in all forms and fashion, young age, all sorts of ages.
Experience, Gordon.
Yeah, experience. I have to pull myself up there. Yeah, she's been in the game, scoring at over 50 years, since 1968. Good bit of history. As we see some bowling change at the northern end. Devines looking to come in there. Miss Lewis, you know, hats off to her. You know, and during the COVID, she just taking a bit of a pivot, career switch, doing her umpiring certification. As Devines just losing his shape. His first over, it went for 9 runs, but it was an over that had 4 wides in it. As we see the Invincible dugout, don't seem to be quite happy, but it's a comfortable situation for them. Just played out.
I think though at this stage, Gordon, might want to get your most.
That's the 50 for Ali. A well played 50 by Shamid Ali. Quietly there, he gets his 50. What a knock it was by him. You know, he started 4 4s and 3 6s.
Excellent hand there from Ali. The opening partner, opening the batting. Still there, some of his shots. Some of his warrior shots there.
Particularly severe and anything short. He gave it the full treatment. But if you pitch up, he also was able to go wide, go over the straight fielders. Devines, and they see the scoop.
A bit of innovation there from McDavid. Just lapping this one past the short fine leg and another boundary. As I was just saying, Gordon, at this stage, I think the North Coast might want to think about bringing their most threatening bowler back just to see if we can break this partnership. I think that might be Guerra, Kendall Guerra.
Well, they would have opened with Devine, so they probably in their mind that he's a threatening or wicket-taking option. He's not threatening. He's been all over the shop,
yeah,
really.
He's been all over. And this time again on the line of leg stump. It's a dot delivery, but it's a difficult place to be.
Yeah, he seems to be a bit rushed, Devines. You see him doing everything like it's too fast. You know, fast bowling, you need to really settle yourself. A hop, skip, and jump. Yeah, he doesn't have the smoothest of approaches. That's a good return there. Rifle in by Darrell Dennison.
I think some of these fast bowlers would need to have a camp with you.
Well, I could only
them some of your exploits, some of your expertise.
I can only provide them with good advice now, really. I don't have the most fluent of run-ups either. A hop, skip, and jump, as Mario Balcon told me yesterday. He's really on the pads, not threatening. And he's lucky that Ali didn't get anything on it. Had he gotten anything on it, it may have disappeared. Well, that brings an end to the 13th over.
Invincible 123 for 2. Shamira Ali not out on 50. Nathaniel McDavid on 31.
Well, it seemed like they heard you. It seems like it's going to be Guerra who's going to continue, Kendall Guerra.
I don't want to say it's a bit related. Yeah, some of the clump faces in the dugout there of the North Coast need some inspiration. And who better to provide that than the skipper, Kendall Guerra.
Welcome back to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. We just had a bit of technical difficulties. You all know how it goes here. But it's going to be, in the meantime, Bowling was the captain And it's back-to-back fours here. Guerra. He's bowling short on this track here, Kendall Guerra. And he's just been pulled away again for another 4. Kadir, it seems like it's going to be a walk in the park for the Invincible team here.
Yeah, definitely. It's not going the way of the North Coast. Some poor bowling and really pounced upon there by McDavid and Ali. It's not really been penetrative stuff from the North Coast bowlers. Guerra just trying to get a wicket, trying to get a breakthrough. And it's just not happening. 33 more required from the remaining, and another single. So it's 32 more required from the remaining 6 overs. 32 from 36 balls.
Yeah, so it's the balls have gotten over the runs. Less runs than balls.
Yeah, and the happy faces there of the Invincibles. This has been a good partnership though between Ali and McDavid. They've never been under pressure to score. Runs have come by easily.
Gone easily there. McDavid going smoothly across around to 37.
82 runs of 36 deliveries.
Seeing the skipper there, he seems to be a guy under pressure.
Devines is going to continue.
The script has been flipped by the Invincible team. So the Devines, can he pull a rabbit out of his hat? Magic needed here for the Invincible team. For the North Coast team, sorry.
This one is lofted again. This one is going all the way for 6. Ball in the slot, nothing delivery. And McDavid has been there for some time. He's not going to let that opportunity pass by. He picks up a 6. 140 now for 6. Looking to finish it in a hurry here is the Invincibles. McDavid and Ali continuing to score freely. This time again, it's gone away for another 6. Our cameraman just had to be honest for a moment there as it was coming his way. Back-to-back 6s again in the slot and put away by McDavid. He's nearing a 50. 49.
It's 149. He's really motored to that 49.
Will I change in mode coming right arm wrong?
So it's right arm wrong. Devines under the pump here. So just play down, and that brings up his 50. What a 50 it has been for Nathaniel McDavid.
Yeah, a very good knock from the guest player. He has shown his worth, coming in at a crucial number 4 and putting on a partnership with Shamir Ali. He has 50, excellent knock, and congratulated by his teammates. Claude Devines though under some pressure. 2 6s, already 13 in the over. Ali is looking to go again. This one should get 2.
Gets 4. The wheels have definitely fell off the wagon here over the North Coast team. It's in the reverse from last night. This time the bowling team just losing the script.
That boundary raises the 150 for Invincible.
And that's 150 for Invincible.
For the loss of 2 new wickets.
Yeah, but that line though, it's not threatening. It's a freebie, really. Should have done a whole lot better there. Was Guerra, Akil Guerra. And just compounding the hardship that Devines is going through. And the North Coast, Thomas looking to prevent the single. He has shown his body all around this afternoon, this evening rather. The over is not yet finished. One delivery to come. Already 18 in the over. In fact, yeah, 18. And this one is
And
going
4
to
more
go
to
for
that. 22.
a 22 run over here
Over.
by the Veens, and definitely go on the wheels have definitely come off. The Invincibles are in a hurry, looking to get to 166. They are 156 now, is it?
10 runs.
Just 10 runs required.
156.
So good over it here. I mean, a good run rate by this team. So this is Nathaniel McDavid, his 50. Lots of entertaining shots. Anytime they strayed, he made them pay.
He got some freebies to get going. And he really made them pay. The Veens feeling the brunt of it. 22 run over at this stage. Not what was required. Medina is going to come back to bowl his final over. Andre Medina, just 10 required for victory. Into the 16th over. Ali is 60 not out. McDavid is 50.
So team surrender here by this North Coast team.
Returning to the bowling attack for North Coast, number 4, Andre Medina.
Short.
Away in the gap. Should get 2. And will get 2. Oh.
Strong throw there by James in the deep. Well backed up by Veens. So it's easy going here now. Under double figures to get.
Again, this one is pulled away. It's going to fall short of that one. Another single.
So what positives are the North Coast team going to take from today's game, though, today?
I think the positives that they could take from this game is the fact that the captain, Guerra and Medina, were able to get to 50. But I think, though, that the opening partnership, this one is swept away. Just a single. I think the opening partnership, though, it didn't really do much in terms of the scoring. It put pressure on Guerra and Medina, who had to rebuild inside of the power play instead of really cashing in on the power play. That took away from, their overall score. But yeah, I think the ground fielding has been decent for them. And it's just about going back to the drawing board and trying to correct the things that really cost them the game.
It's well guided.
Yeah, this one is cut away in the gap. This is going to go into the boundary for 4. So just 3 runs now required for victory. Ali continues to bat well, continues to pounce on those short deliveries. He has played a very good hand. 67 not out. He's guided his team home, realizing from the last game that when he got out, things really went downhill. So he has gone back and he has done some thinking, and he's come out here with a much better effort.
I think his name is the only name that's going to go into the cap for the man of the match, because you're going to add his unbeaten knockers. It looks like it's going to be the unbeaten 50. So he's 2 wickets in front in his bowling effort. And I think Samir Ali, he's going to get the man of the match.
Yeah. So just one more required for victory, everyone. Well, in fact, the field is still widespread. Long on and long off in place, as well as the sweeper. This one required for victory. And pushed into the offside. So an easy, comfortable victory by 8 wickets here for the Invincibles, as both Ali and McDavid finished things off unbeaten. They bounced back well here, Gordon.
Yeah, they've definitely dominated this one. They started with the ball, putting pressure on the North Coast team in the power play. North Coast team, though, they got up to 165 on the back of an impressive half-century by Medina and their captain, Kendall Guerra. But in the end, it was way short. The Invincible team, they're getting to 166 in just 16 overs. And the early energy and vibrance of the North Coast team being extinguished here as the two teams just meet and greet each other. So the Invincible team, they've bounced back. They win this one by 8 wickets. We've got some of the highlights.
Started here with Rouse. This one got away for 4. But the very next delivery, Devines was able to get his man. Taken by high catch. And at that stage, the North Coast were buoyed. They were jubilant. Look at the celebrations. But it was short-lived because Rafael Ali and Shamir Ali started to repair the early damage. And they were going freely, putting away those bad deliveries. Guerra too short, and Ali pounced on those deliveries. Yeah, behind square. Medina too felt some of the brunt. This one was pulled away too short. Ali just rocking back, too much time. Dennison too. He had a good piece of it. Ali taking him to the cleaners as well. But then Dennison got Rafael Ali, LBW, not happy there. Ali, James too, this one went out of the ground. And Nathaniel McDavid and Shamir Ali, they continued a good partnership. Ali here again with another maximum. Valiram too came in for some tap. And McDavid again. A lot of bad deliveries there. You know, really nothing deliveries, really poor deliveries.
Yeah, the Invincible team, they congratulated Shamir Ali for what was a match-winning knock as he pulled out all the stops and all the shots. McDavid not to be left out, hitting straight for 2 sixes in that over. The Veens are feeling the brunt of it. McDavid bringing up his 50. He continued to soldier on. In the end, Shamir Ali continued on. And McDavid and Ali bringing this one home for the Invincible team. A comprehensive 8-wicket victory. So the summary, North Coast, after being sent into bat, they got to 165, a score of 50. Even 50 from their skipper, Kendall Guerra, as well as 53 from Medina. Invincible in response, led by a match-winning innings from Shamir Ali, and backed up well by Nathaniel McDavid. Ralph Ali, he considered himself unlucky to be given out, but he also did his part. So real team effort, an all-round effort by this Invincible team. They'll be buoyed coming off their loss in the first game against Santa Cruz. They'll be looking to push on. Remember, the action continues tomorrow for the North Zone T20 tournament. First up, early on, I don't think we'll be bringing that live. Mary Boys, they're playing Caljacks in the T20 finals.
No, Mary Boys would be playing Marchin.
Marchin.
Yeah, in a quarter-final.
In a quarter-final.
Yeah, quarter-final game right here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Tomorrow there is, well, it's supposed to be 2 games, but I think we're only having 1 game, the 7 p.m. game. which I think okay, it's gonna be Glenora versus Barataria ball players tomorrow. That's gonna be at 6:30. So we do ask you all to come along, bring the family, bring the kids, bring everyone down. It's really a nice entertainment here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
Yeah, well, there've been a number. If you could get some shots of the stands, the fans are here. They're out in full glory. They've come from east, west, north, and south to the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. You can see the hand of Josh there. He's enjoying himself, just waving as we wait for the presentation of the man of the match for tonight. Of course, that hamper donated by, not donated, but sponsored by Milo, as they continue to add energy to the tournament here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. Lots of action as we wait for the presentation. I'm almost certain though that the man of the match, there were a lot of contenders though, to be fair. You had Ralph Ali, you also, that's Invincible, Nathaniel McDavid getting his 50. Of course, for the North Coast team, you had Andrew Medina with his 53. You also had the skipper, Kendall Guerra. But it's going to be Samir Ali for me, with his match-winning 50, and backed up by his opening spell of where he took 2 wickets. So he's going to be the man of the moment as they're just getting ready for the presentation, that heavy hamper. So we send you down to the presentation.
Presentation for the man of the match. Tonight's hamper is sponsored by our friends at Nestle Trinidad Limited, with outstanding bowling figures of 4 overs, 1 maiden, 2 wickets for 16 runs, and an unbeaten 68 as he batted through the innings, Shamir Ali.
You want speed, you want speed.
Yeah, so that's the man of the match. No guesses needed. Shamir Ali, the man of the match there. So that's the end of this one. Kadir, I'm going to hand you over as the finisher here.
Yeah, well, that's it here for game number 6. Invincibles beating the North Coast by 8 wickets comprehensively in the end. So we look forward to day number 7 and game number 7, where we see Ali presented with his check, not to forget that part of it. So we look forward to tomorrow's game, game number 7, Glenora versus Barataria ball players at 6:30 right here at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex. So with that, we leave you this afternoon, and we thank you for your continued support, and we invite you to come along tomorrow as we have game number 7